Come here. Come here. Hey. Let's do. Let me let me get set up here. Get my other phone. See if I can do a better job keeping up with comments today. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yeah, we doing. Got sound. Oh, I forgot to put on my microphone. That's all right. That's all right. Let's go out here while we waiting for everybody to get here. Let's look over there. Sunset should be right over there. Get the sun. I don't know if the clouds are blocking the sunset. I don't know. We'll check on it again here in a minute. Oh, it's been a busy day. Not really that busy. Wait, oh, what happened? There we go. Back. Me and Lynn, we took all the laundry to get done. Lynn stayed in the laundromat and was, washing the clothes. I took the blanket and sheets to the other laundry. I did not stay and wash them. I let the nice ladies that work at that laundry, I let them do the laundry. JP's here. Hey, Ray, nice view. Daniel Edmonds said hello. Felix Morabang, am I saying that right? Said hi. Hey, Felix. Yeah, let's go back to the window again. Let's check it out. Let's check it out here. See what we. Yeah, let's get out the window. I wish them clouds would move so we could see the sunset. It's been raining on and off, like not hard, just like a misty rain pretty much all day. But that's good because it helps all this green out here stay green. We get just enough rain just to make everything green. Let's see. King Baker said hi. Daniel said, wow, I see. Felix, I'm from New Orleans. No, I'm from Papua New Guinea. Okay, for say I thought you said you're from New Orleans. All right, what's going on in Papua New Guinea? Daniel said, yes, CB Green. Nice. Okay, Maine said, hey, Ray, what's going on, okay, Maine? I just like saying your name. I'm going to do it again. Okay, Maine. Okay, man, said, what up, big dog? Have the Bakers left now, Ray? Yeah, they're back in. They've made it safely back to Texas. They'll be back here full time in January. Junior Virgins, hello from Canada, brother. What's going on, Junior? What part of Canada you from? Felix Morebanks, well, it's okay here. What's okay? The weather's good here. It's nice and cool. Like I said, there's a little bit of misty rain today, but man, it didn't stop us from getting stuff done. Like I said, went to the laundry, got me some snacks. These things are delicious. I'm telling y'all in the Philippines, you see these Marty's Crackling spicy vinegar flavor, vegetarian chicharron, old-fashioned style, guilt-free. You can have these with no guilt. No guilt. Like That's amazing. Let's see. Wait. Oh. I lost my place in the comments. What y'all talking about here? Jean Claude said, "What up, OG? What going on, Sean Claude? What it do?" 87 Lost Dogs said, "F yeah, love those. Yeah, man, they are delicious. Not quite normal, and the Saints go marching in." Who dat? Who dat? Not quite normal. 87 Lost Dogs said, "What's good, brother? Man, I'm glad you asked. Man, everything is good here in the Philippines. You know this. It's like, especially here in Tagaytay, because the weather is just like, mwah, chef's kiss. It's always perfect. Like it normally stays somewhere between 70 and 80 degrees pretty much every day. And I love it. Love the chippies here. They so cheap. Yeah, chippies are basically like Fritos, especially like the barbecue. Okay, the barbecue chippies. They're not as barbecuey as like the barbecue Fritos. But the barbecue chippies, to me, taste almost like the normal Fritos. Like it's got about the same amount of saltiness. Junior version from Alberta. Okay, I lived in Edmonton for 4 years. Humble said, "Nolan's in here. Who dat? Who dat? Humble." 87 Lost Dog. You got family there. I don't know. I call everybody fam. So my girlfriend here, she just went out for a walk. She was in here doing some kind of Zumba a minute ago. She said she's gonna go for a walk, and I said, "Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna start my live stream early. I normally don't start it till 6, but I'll just do it a little longer. Catch my normal 6 o'clock crew." But I'm gonna check out there in a minute again. I want to try to catch the sunset, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be a good day for the sunset. Mr. Wonderful said, "Is this Gilligan's Island?" I don't know. I mean, you can call me Gilligan. Send me Mary Ann. Belinda Shepe Juma. Hello from Kenya. What's going on, Belinda? My first ex-wife's name was Belinda. I ain't gonna hold that against you, Belinda. Nitin Pradam said, "Girish and the Chronicle rocks." What? Girish and the Chronicle rocks. I don't know what that is. Is that a show? Mike 99999 said hello. What's going on, MYP? What are you doing in here? What you doing? What you want to talk about? Well, yeah, we got all the laundry done. Got my walking in for today. I'm feeling pretty good. We need more lights. Hey, baby. She hasn't left yet. Will you turn all the lights on? So I can get some lights coming for you. All the lights. Turn the lights on. The lights. All of them. There you go. There's some more lights going on. I'll say hi to everybody. Hey, there's hardly anybody in here right now. They're a rock band from India. Say hi. Okay. So Girish, wait, what was the name? Girish and the Chronicles. All right. I never heard of that rock band. But if you say they rock, I might have to check them out. He looks like old John Cena. Well, like when John Cena gets old. All right, Humble said, "How is the young lady doing that partied too much with y'all?"
Hello, Job.
Y'all party with y'all were on,
Job.
like y'all were on Bourbon Street. Yeah, Jupa. He's asking, someone's asking, look, Humble is asking how Jupa's doing because, yeah, Jupa was going hard. Kid D again talking about hide my money. Kid D, I told you, I ain't got no money. Tell her, Lynn, I ain't got no money. Tell him. Say Ray don't have no money. Tell him. Tell him. Get over here.
Ray.
Tell him. Tell him. Tell him.
Ray.
Look right there. Look right there. That green dot. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him Ray ain't got no money.
Ray have a lot of money.
I don't have no money. Josh, the guy said, OMG, I know you. I seen you last week. I appreciate you coming back this week. They just performed at America's Got Talent. Oh, it's awesome. I have to look him up. Josh the Gosh at that store. What store? Songbird Bird said hi. She don't want to. Sir, nice to meet you with your girl. Hee hee. Yeah, she was just fixing to go for a walk, but I convinced her to come over here. Kid D said, "Be vigilant." That's for superheroes. I'm Batman.
Just the Jugos.
Josh the guy said the supermarket. What supermarket?
Supermarket.
What supermarket was I at last week?
This
Somebody
one.
just tell them I'm half American.
What is
Oh.
my
Wait,
It's not this.
I don't know what you're talking about. You just want me to look at your boobies. Nitin Pradhan said, I can see you're enjoying this part and time of your life. Stay blessed.
Hey,
Hey, old man, watch your pockets. Kid D always looking out for me.
May I see your pocket?
Look, hold on, Kid D. Look, hold on, look at that. Look at that. I told you, Kid D, there ain't nothing in them pockets.
May I see?
Yeah, go ahead, get in them pockets. Go
Look
ahead,
at your
reach
pocket.
in there, try to find something. See if you can find anything in there. Reach around, look hard. Look for something hard. Something in them pockets. Josh the guy said the one. Wait, Josh the guy said the one when you were in the stall with someone and came out and someone was still in the stall and you said shh. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. And then Pradhan's laughing. She already took your money. Yep, it's all gone. I ain't got no more left. She's still here though. I can't even pay to get rid of her.
James, your brother. Hello, James.
Oh, okay. I'll get to it. Kite rides. What's one piece of life advice you'd like to leave with us? Can be anything. I'm going to give the same advice I always give. Be happy. No matter what you're doing in life, if it's not making you happy, stop doing it. And then find a path that you think is going to lead to happiness. Second piece of advice is don't get in the way of anybody else's happiness. If someone else is being happy, leave them alone. Don't complain about what they're doing or like try to fix their life. Just let them be happy. Like everybody's happiness doesn't look the same. Sometimes like what you think makes people happy is not the thing that makes everybody happy. So let each person find their own happiness and be okay with it. That doesn't affect your happiness. You can be happy and leave everybody else alone. That's what I think. Nitin Pradhan said, it's all in bank account, girl. Oh, is that bank account girl right there? I'm gonna start calling you bank account girl. Songbird Bird, oh, have no money, haha. That's right. I ain't got no money. James just got up making a cup of coffee. I know Lynn won't make me no coffee. Like, she got all my money. Now she just won't make me coffee anymore.
If you don't have money, I don't make your
Yeah, that's right. If I don't have no money, she ain't make me coffee no more. Gotta go make my own coffee. Josh the guy said last week, Kid D, did you do the honors?
Domich.
Honors for what?
You don't
No, you don't remember. Is it George Lawrence? Is it Gripper? What Gripper? Another dude came out after. Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking about I was in
Humble.
the restroom with another dude. Is that what you're trying to say?
Humble 155.
Well, I guess he was happy. Uh, it's on. Oh wait. Oh, banger. Caprella. I'm in Saint Bernard right now. Saint Bernard Parish in Louisiana. Caprello. Uh, Yo Ray, can you shout out Diddy again? Day number 5. Did he? Did he do it? Yeah, he probably did. That's why he's where he's at. Kite ride. Thanks, brother. That was beautiful. Ray from Louisiana. He keep his money stashed in his mattress. Shh, humble. Like she's right here. Don't be telling her where the money's stashed.
I'll check the mattress later.
She's gonna check the mattress. See, I'm gonna have to find a whole new spot now. Done ruined it for me. Done ruined it for me, humble.
I'll check the bed.
Rohan, who is beside you? That's Lynn. Look, say hi, Lynn. So we're here getting all the secrets. Humble just giving all the secrets away. Don said, hey, Ray from
Hello,
Bangkok,
Humble.
Thailand, stopping by. I hope y'all having a good time, Don. 87 Lost Dice. Oh, there she is. Nitin said, hey, Ray, from me, real happiness is satisfaction. Well, yeah, I mean, happiness is happiness. And I always say, kind of similar, I say, happiness is success. Like, if you're happy in life, then you're successful. Like, people can be rich and be miserable. So, money is not a good measure of happiness or a good measure of success. Happiness is the measure of success. I'd rather be happy and broke than rich and miserable, which is a good thing because normally I'm happy and broke. 87 Laws down over there. Oh, wait. They said, have a good trip. Humble said, hello, Lynn. Kid each day was a good day. Drove dad's truck. Awesome. And then if you are satisfied, then it's happiness. And this applies for all things. Well, yeah, I mean, I would equate what you're calling satisfaction as gratefulness. Like, if you're grateful with what you have in life, then it allows you to be happy. When you're not stressed about what you don't have or what someone else has, don't worry about all that. Like, all you need to worry about is being happy yourself. Kid said, add me in your will. Wait, what will?
James Harmon.
I ain't gonna add you to my will, kid. I can tell you're the kind of dude come over here and try and knock me off just to get my little pocket change will money. Memphis said, hey, hello, Ray, sir. Panda Fitness, hello, sir, Ray. It's Panda. Hey, Panda. James Harmon, keep your money in a coffee cup. That way Lynn will make you coffee. Okay.
Give some to
Wait,
one
oh, okay,
person.
hold on. Yeah, that.
Put some-
Look, wait, look.
some-
That's a good idea. Look, watch this. Hold on. Where are we? Hold on. Let me get over. Let me get over here. Oh, wait.
By 20%.
Oh, wait. Here we go. There's a peso. Look. Oh, we're gonna come over here. Get the Hello Kitty cup.
Don't put there, it's dirty. Wow.
There you go, Lynn. Oh, okay. That's all right. The volume was muted. Humble said, my happiness satisfaction this week was I was able to buy my daughter a brand new vehicle for her 16th birthday. Never thought I would see the day. Dad of the year right there. I'm sure she was tickled pink, Humble. Then probably muted her volume. Yeah, sometimes I do that when I'm switching the camera angle around with my big fat finger. Sometimes I hit the mute button. Dennis, good afternoon from Kenya. Hey, Dennis. Don said no sound. I got you, Don. Mute. Hey, buddy, sound please. Got you, Nitin. Muted, brother. Unmute, please. He's behind with them comments. Mute, uncle. Yeah, I got you. Rereading the lips, my. JB said, hey, Ray, what's going on, JB? Georgetown, mate, you just muted when it was my turn. Kid D. Did I miss your comment, George Lorem? Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. I didn't wait. Haha, autocorrect meant to say, is it grippier than the ones you had in the States? I think I read that. Maybe Elmo, congrats for your accomplishment. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome to get your 16-year-old a new vehicle. That's awesome. Kid D said, bruh, turn sound on, Grandpa. Don said, giggity. I have to sniff the answers. All right, Kid D. Mr. Krabs, turn off your blinker. Thank God. Sound is back. Yeah. Like I said, my big fat finger sometimes when I'm rotating to the other camera, I accidentally hit the mute. I appreciate y'all. Good looking out. We give 10% to Lynn and 90% to me from your will. Awesome. What is 90% of nothing? Because I don't plan on having nothing. I'm using up all my money. Like I might eventually, leave Lynn some kind of property or something. I don't know. But I'm not planning on living my life poor just to put money in the bank. That ain't gonna happen. Humble said, Nitin, thanks, it's big for me because I never expected to live past age 21 coming from Nolans. Now I'm raising a 16 and a 13-year-old. What? Cheers to you, Humble. Nitin said, you have a lovely view. Hello, sir. Question for you. Come on with it, Christopher Keys. Nan said, hey, winner. Have a marvelous Monday. Thank you, Nan. Appreciate you being here. Don said, Red Horse took the choice the other night. I totally agree. Yeah. Out of what I had selected, yeah, Red Horse was the best option. Perry Johnson said, is that Chuck Norris? Well, I don't mind that comparison at all, but Humble, how old are you? Said, then, so is it grippier? I need the answer for my uni research. Is what grippier? I don't understand. What I missed the part that I'm like, what am I comparing the grippiness to? Like, is what grippier than what? Or is the same thing grippier in like a different location? What are we talking about with the grippiness? Nitin said, what's the best time to visit the Philippines? The Burr months. September, October, November, December, and probably January and February too. I would say anytime, probably prime, what's the best time? Probably sometime between like December and February. What do you think? Like the best time to visit the Philippines?
Most people, foreign visitor tourists is December, November, December.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
April.
yeah, November, December, January, February.
April.
Like it starts to get hot, warm again, like March and April.
Yeah,
So
April.
like you would,
April is
so you know, if you're
until
if you're coming for like beach sun and beach, maybe like March and April. But for like cooler weather and just vibe, uh, somewhere between like November and February. Nan said, "Who likes Hello Kitty? So cute of a glass." Absolutely. This is my this is one of my trademarks. In fact, I've got a theme song. I haven't been playing it at the start of my live, but I've got my own theme song, "Coffee in a Hello Kitty Cup." Kid D said, "How old is Lynn?" I already answered that. Weren't you paying attention? Lynn's 40. I'm 56. Keep up. Make me say the same thing over and over again, Kid D. Nate said, "Hey, buddy, you answered my question. Will I leave the comment about you being happy? Be careful over in the Philippines." Thanks, Nate. Yeah, I remember the comment. I mean, you made like a very long comment, and here's the thing, Nate. And let me take my glasses off. Let me get close. This have a for real moment. Like the fact that you took the time to type all that to me, um, like that's special to me because I always say like the most important thing that someone can give you is their time. Like all of you guys right here in this chat, you could be doing anything else in the world right now, but you're choosing to spend the time hanging out with me, chatting with each other. Like that humbles me every single time. Like every single person in this chat humbles me. But to be more specific, Nate, like the fact that you took the time to type that long message to me, it means a lot to me. I don't take it for granted. So appreciate you, Nate. Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Wait. Wait. Where was I? Kid D. All right, Kid D said, "Ice, wallow, come." Yeah, I got you, Kid D. I'm not ignorant. As much as I look ignorant, I ain't ignorant. Um, Nate said, "I hope it all works out for you, my friend." Thank you, Nate. Man, I appreciate your good wishes. Christopher Keys is called Ezra and Jamari Wrestling on YouTube. Wait, what? What were you talking about? Are you saying I should watch Ezra and Jamari wrestling on YouTube? Doesn't sound like something I would be interested in. Almost said, "Respect to you, Ray. Keep that positive attitude going." Absolutely. Is there another way to be? Memphis said, "To everyone to know that in Hong Kong County, the old Cat Tech Airport had demolished and had been turned into a biggest shopping mall with subway station in it as well in Hong Kong County too." Okay, so they got rid of the airport and put up a big ass mall. That's good to know, Memphis. I'm Aunt Mean, said I. Christopher just passing off positive vibes and support. That's what hey, I appreciate you being here, Chris. Aunt Mean, Aunt Mean said hi. What's going on, Aunt Mean? Humble, knitting, I'm 46. Carl Paul Quer, stop reading ahead. She's over here giggling at comments I ain't got to yet. Carl Paul Cuerdo said, "Hi, are you from?" I'm from Louisiana. I live in Tagaytay in the Philippines. Aunt Mean, what do you call a person without body or nose? Nobody knows. Nate said, I'm 42. All right. That's good to know, Nate. Christmas time is the best, cooler weather, and everybody is jolly. Well, yeah, JB, but like Christmas time starts in September. Gotta be more specific. Kid D, what phone do you? I think you asked me before. This is an iPhone 16 Pro, and this is an old beater Samsung S9. What's up from the United Cajun Army, or Cajun Navy? Sorry. So, wait, Darian, are you in the Kunaz Navy, Cajun Navy? If so, salute, brother. I was in the U.S. Navy, but like if you're part of the Cajun Navy, I respect what y'all do. Like there's a good group of people there. Nate Janet, come to New Zealand, you young lovers. I am going to like New Zealand is definitely very high on my list. After I visit more places in the Philippines, like I'm definitely coming to New Zealand. I say it all the time. I'm a sucker for penguins. I've always wanted to see penguins like doing penguin-y shit in the wild. And out of all the places that you can see penguins in the wild, New Zealand is at the top of my list. Kid D said, you are Rich Moss. I'm not rich, Kid D. Hang that up. JP, is always good time to visit the Philippines. Yeah, I agree with that. Nitin said, hey Ray, have you ever tried balut, the Philippine egg delicacy? Yeah, there's a video. Nitin, subscribe and look at, instead of lives, look at my videos. And then there's a video said, trying balut for the first time. You'll probably get a chuckle. Carl Paul Cuerdo said, I like it, coffee. I like coffee too, Carl Paul. Where's that chick from yesterday? Yesterday, hold on. I'm not ready for Monday. Can I have another Sunday? What? Okay. Like, I'm sitting there trying to do a live stream. This one over here is trying to show me like YouTube or memes on Facebook. I ain't got time for all that. Okay. I don't know if Lynn was here yesterday. Is that what you're talking about? Dead ribbon, or are you talking about like day before yesterday when Juba was here? Gigi said, what are your thoughts on Tyler Shuck? Keep him or draft a new quarterback? Well, we still have 8 games? We still have I don't know. We still got at least we got at least 7 games. Let them play the 7 games. Like, I hope they win. Because that'll show me something from Tyler Shuck, Kool-Aid McKinstry, like all the rookies. Like, and that will, I want everybody to play the best that they can, and that'll determine the direction the Saints need to go in the draft, and building future. Maybe Shuck's the guy. I hope Shuck's the guy, because if Shuck's the guy, then like we can target. We've got plenty of areas of need on the team, not just quarterback. So, like, whatever players can identify that they are ready to step in and be the guy in the future, then that's less new guys we got to find to fill all the spots that are weak. I mean, said, what do you call a person without a body or no, nobody knows we did that. Jenna said you look younger, uh, younger than younger than I did another day or a damn novel. Sorry. Hey, no problem, Nate. No, honestly, Nate, I appreciate the effort that you took to send that to me. Jenna said, "How are you doing?" I am doing awesome. I'm always doing awesome. Nen said, "Without glass, you look much younger." LOL. Yeah, I know. I got that whole grandpa vibe going on, but I got grandpa eyes. I'm trying to read the comments. Uh, yeah, we already did the body without the body. No, we also appreciate for your reply. Thanks, buddy. Hey, I'm here for y'all. Uh, Nate said, "Thanks so much. I think we need to connect more and care for each other more. It's free. Good night, everyone. 10:25 p.m. in New Zealand." I appreciate you being here, Nate. Hope it's not the last time I see you, but have a good night, brother. Lynn, over here, this one said, "Hi to everyone. Memphis to everyone to know that." Oh, okay. Dying still about talking about shopping mall. What do you call it? Yeah, same thing. Christopher, striped U skirt. Thank you, Christopher. Uh, Aunt Mean said yes. Hey, uh, you don't know that's Drew. It's your brother. What, Drew? What's going on, Drew? Jenna said, "You said Christmas time starts in September. It's December." I'm telling you, Jenna, like, when, Lynn, Lynn, look,
What?
ask from Filipino, look, tell them, what time do people start putting up Christmas decorations?
September to December. Then they pull out the Christmas decor and before Chinese Christmas.
Okay, so there you got it. Said you're not believing me. I'm telling you, they start celebrating Christmas in September. They call it the Burr month. September, October, November, December. Like there's Christmas trees up before they have Halloween. I'm telling you. TD, you like the Philippines better? Better than what? Better than the U.S. I'm happier and more stress free here than I was in the U.S. So in that sense, yes. Christopher Keys, this Saturday, if you're not too busy, we'll be going live at a tournament at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, sir. Wait, hold on. You got a channel? Hold on, let me check you out. Go to your channel. Oh, you only got 3 subscribers. Wait a minute. How are you going live with only 3 subscribers? Or is somebody else? Terry and Davis said, "Hell yeah." Christopher Keys, we're from Pennsylvania, the heart of wrestling, and #1 in the entire country. Okay. Like, I haven't watched wrestling since, like, back with the Von Erichs and, I don't know, way back in the day. Inger, I might deep fry me a penguin for Thanksgiving this year. Come on now. Hey, we talking about penguins now. Penguins are are majestic creatures. And it just make me happy, just waddling around. Like, just watching penguins do penguin-y shit just makes me happy. Jenna said, you got to try Filipino magic water. It's popular on TikTok and YouTube shorts and stuff. Have you ever heard of Filipino magic water? I don't know what that is. Matt Torrance said, countdown to civil war in the UK.
Filipino magic water?
Mm-hmm.
We call magic water. You will be a vampire.
Oh, vampire. I don't want to turn into a vampire. what's the name of the Tick Tick or what is the name of the vampire? The
We called Aswang.
Aswang, yeah, Aswang, the Filipino vampire.
Aswang.
Aswang. So Matt Torrance, you're saying like it's fixing to pop off in the UK. That's what you're saying. Get the hell out of there, Matt. Come to the Philippines. JP said, Ray, has anyone seen David Jessup? Is he real or just a fantasy? No, I've seen David. I've talked to him on the phone. I've seen his picture. I'm going to be meeting him the 21st in Manila. Memphis Racer, I want to ask you that, is it true when the USS Navy cruise ship retires and will become abandoned as well? I don't understand your question. Like they were like the ship I was on was decommissioned. Like I was the last crew to serve on it, and it gets scrapped. I don't know what your question is. Daniel said, "Morning. What's going on, Daniel? Chinese Christmas. Hello. What's going on, Tedward Evans? Multi-subconscious. My pillow smells like dog. Keep your dogs off your pillows." Rick Ulrich said, you put out fall decorations in September. Well, here they put up Christmas trees. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm not saying whether I agree, don't agree, but the Christmas spirit starts in September in the Philippines. That's a real thing. Look it up. Google that shit. Go ahead. Y'all go Google, then come on back. Tell me what you find. I ain't gonna steer you wrong. Rick Ulrich, October is Halloween. I understand. Like, you're not telling me anything I don't know. I'm from the U.S., but I'm telling you how it is in the Philippines. Don said, we just got back from shopping at the MBK shopping center here in Bangkok. Took the train from our hotel. Okay, so that's a fun little shopping trip. Hope y'all had fun. Like mall culture in Asia is a thing. Like in Asia, it's like the 80s in the U.S., like where everybody goes to the mall. Rick Ulrich, you got to clean up, and then Remembrance Day. Okay, remember the fact that you said Remembrance Day, Rick, would tell me you're either Canada or UK, because in the U.S. we've got Veterans Day, which is like what y'all call Remembrance Day. And then we've got Memorial Day, which is comparable to Remembrance Day, and then we got Veterans Day. Okay, Maine said Ray, ho. Rick Ulrich, after 25th November, you're allowed to start Christmas. Well, Rick, like, I think you're allowed to start when, according to the Philippines, you're allowed to start whenever you want, and they want in September. Rick said by January 14th, you have to have it down 1 month of dark before Valentine's Day. Rick, are you like the holiday police? I'm not disagreeing with you, Rick. I'm just telling you how it is in the Philippines. You can explain it all you want. It ain't gonna change how it is here in the Philippines. Nitin said, I subscribed, Ray. Good to meet you and all other people in the chat. God bless all. See you later. See you later, Nitin. I appreciate you stopping by. Okay, Maine. Ray, I hope you live forever. Man, I appreciate that. Stay healthy. No diddy. No diddy, no doubt. Memphis said, is it true that once when the USA Navy crew, yeah, I don't know what you're asking, Memphis. JG said, what's up, Ray? What's going on, JG? Just having some coffee and chilling. I started my live stream early. Junior Mia said, my grandpa was in the Navy during the Vietnam War. Yeah, my dad was in the Navy during the Vietnam War. I was not in the Navy during the Vietnam War. Jenna said, I'll ask you a hypothetical question. If the U.S. got into a war and the government asked for all able bodies that are male to defend the states from a Chinese invasion, well, I'm not there, Jenna. Like, I'm in the Philippines. Like, China is kind of between me and the U.S. So, well, I mean, I guess I could go the other way to get to the U.S. I don't know. My point is, like, if it like popped off between U.S. and China, like, there'd be shit popping off here in the Philippines, I believe, before like there would be any need for me to be in the U.S. So I would do my part here. I'm just hoping that don't happen. I'm peaceful. Church of Dr. Phil, Philippines weather chasers don't need storm shelters, just flip flops and a GoPro and a strong Wi-Fi connection for live streaming. That sounds about right. COD Phil. Hey, Dart Trudeau, Saskatchewan Rough Riders won the Grey Cup. Okay. For those unfamiliar, the Grey Cup is Canada Football League championship, and the Saskatchewan Rough Riders are a CFL team, Canadian Football League. American football in Canada, sort of. I sat in it when I was 2. There's a picture of it. Wait, what did you sit in? What did I miss? What did you sit in, Darth Trudeau? All right, you gotta turn that down. Megan said Trump and them said they want to launch some nuke and test them. I don't get involved in politics. Like, I don't have any control over that. So really it doesn't matter what I think or don't think. It ain't gonna change anything. So like talking about it, just kind of wasted effort, in my opinion. Like worrying about it or talking about it. Australia Remembrance Day is 11/11. Okay, so Australia has a Remembrance Day too. Like I said, in the U.S., it's Memorial Day. Is when we remember like men and women that died serving in the armed forces, and then we also have Veterans Day, which is the broader, honoring, veterans who've served in war, they're still alive. Darth Trudeau said, I wish you guys wore poppies in America for Remembrance Day, Veterans Day. Don't mean to impress. Yeah, well, and see, there's I can't remember. I knew what it was when I was in Canada, but I mean, there's a significance to the poppies. But I mean, we do, similar stuff, but we don't wear poppies. But we definitely recognize. Hold on. Martin said hello all. What's going on, Martin? Spinning the wheel. Are you reading the Bible? Currently, I'm reading comments on YouTube. But you asked me, do I read the Bible? I haven't been diligent about reading the Bible in a long time. I've read the Bible, but I have not been reading the Bible religiously for a while now. And I don't mean that to sound like a joke. Like, there's nothing wrong with reading the Bible. I just haven't been doing it lately. Ops said China #1. Okay, Ops. COD Phil said, your Filipino storm, when you're tracking a Category 5 typhoon, but still stopping for Tabo in the rain. Or Tahoe. Tahoe. Okay. What time is it there? It is 5:47 p.m. Dr. Trudeau's at the Grey Cup. 2:44 a.m. here in Colorado, USA. Okay, Hobbit. Yeah, it's like I said, it's 5:47 p.m. here. Hobbit, check world clock on your phone. Well, I'll answer. It's okay. My dad physically sat me in the Grey Cup when I was 2. Oh, okay, that's awesome. So you were like inside the Grey Cup. That's awesome, Darth Trudeau. Okay, Maine said Daddy Ray. Darth Trudeau said Memorial Day, sorry. No, it's okay. I understood what you were talking about. Like I said, I lived in Canada for 4 years. COD Phil said, Magasa says it'll rain at 3 p.m. It rains at 10 a.m. in the Philippines. Even the weather's Filipino time. COD Phil coming with all the Philippines weather-related jokes. Martin said, "Where's the girl with the enormous feet? She's over there. Come look. Y'all think I'm playing? Look at them big ass feet. Look at them. Look at them big feet.
What are you doing?
Look. She's hiding the feet. Did Martin, did you get a glimpse of them things? They're ginormous.
I'm just watching here and I've never discovered here.
Hobbit said, well, there's a world clock on this phone. I just got out of the prison, so I really don't know. Okay, Hobbit. COD Phil said typhoon names in the Philippines go from mild like Ambo to Odette. Sound like it's evolving like a Pokemon every season. Yeah, I wasn't much. I didn't really get into Pokemon. Was after my time. Don said, yes, Ray, we are retired and we are enjoying our lives as we can live it peacefully and respectfully. Absolutely, that's the way to be, Don. Going out tonight to get lamb for dinner, brother. I was never a fan of lamb. I don't know. Maybe it's just how I've had it prepared. Like the only time I've ever had lamb was Greek food. And I don't know, like, I think it's just like, I'm just not a fan of the seasonings the Greeks use in their meat. I don't know. It just, like, it doesn't fit my palate. So maybe that's why I'm saying I don't like lamb, because that's the only way I've ever had it. Martin said, damn, you're right, bro. I told you. Big ass feet. Hold on. She just got she got me choking over here. You should have seen the look she gave me. Should have seen the look she gave me whenever I said big ass feet. COD Live. Darth Trudeau going to Florida and experiencing tropical rain was something else. It felt like someone turned on the hot water in the shower when I was walking around Disney World. Yeah. But the rain isn't really hot here. Hey, Gino's here. Good evening, Ray. Good evening, Gino. And/or Dazel. Or Gino and Dazel.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You don't want to talk to me anymore. Why? Because I said you got big feet. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Lynn's mad at me because she's got big feet. Martin, where does she even get shoes? Definitely, yeah. Oh, okay. She's mad because now everybody talking about her feet. that what you mad about? Because now everybody talking about how that'd be good. See, Martin's gonna joke. Uh, so I said, yo, bro, with all due respect, what kind of channel is this vlog traveling? Something else? I've recently come across this one, so just asking. Man, it's a little bit of everything. Like, you know, uh, it was originally for, information and encouragement for people that were, thinking about moving to the Philippines, because like that's how I got here. Like I was influenced by, you know, YouTubers that were giving me information about the Philippines, and like they made it sound awesome. And you know what? It is. So anybody that was, thinking about coming to the Philippines, then, I'm here for like any questions or whatever I can do. But then it's also, especially the live stream, is just like, you find people you vibe with and you just hang out. You talk about anything. It doesn't have to be about the Philippines, but it can be. So, like, hope you like the vibe. Hope you stick around. And, like, we'll figure out what this channel is about together. Because that's only been, I've only been doing this channel maybe about 4 to 5 months. So, we evolving. Hot Shower Harry said, your mama made a delicious meal last night and she let me do it in the back. Well, my mama's passed, so I don't know what you doing, Hot Shower Harry. I think that's a crime in most states. Darth Trudeau said, now I have a lamb craving. Greeks know how to cook lamb. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of Greek food. Maybe it's just what I've had. I'll try it again, but I wasn't a fan anytime I've had it. Are the prisons in the Philippines rehabilitating, or is like USA where they make you better criminals? I don't know. I would ask that one, but she's not talking to me. Do you think the prisons in the Philippines, do you think that they do a good job like turning criminals into respectful people, or do criminals that go in the prisons, do you think they come out as like even worse criminals?
All people can change.
She said all people can change. So I think the Philippines probably leans more into rehabilitating. But see, in the US, like if someone goes in and they're just like a like a little criminal, when they come out they'll be a bigger criminal because they learned how to do more crime while they were in jail. Your mom is amazing. She was amazing. She was an amazing woman. Please say thanks to your mom. Okay, Hot Shower Harry. Jenna said, should I skip working tonight and just watch you since I missed the dinner rush, and just do a full day tomorrow because I did my ultrasound, or still work a little tonight and work tomorrow too? Jenna, what will make you happy? That's what I say do. Do what you think will make you happy. Maine, what's up? Channel said, don't die on us, Ray. Must be at the part of the comment where I was choking and coughing. COD Phil said, USA, you say you're the greatest, but your health care bill says otherwise. Son, freedom shouldn't cost $30,000 for a broken arm. I can agree with that. Like, there's, every country has its pros and cons, for sure. So it's hard to look at one country and say, well, this country is the best because of this, and this, or this country is better than this country because of this, and this, because like every country has its strengths and weaknesses, And I always say, like, you need to move to a country whose strengths are the things that are most important to you. That's what I did. Like the Philippines, the things that like it's strongest in are the things that are most important to me to live the rest of my life. JB. Lynn is now known for her feet. Ray is in trouble now. I'm in trouble. Sala. Can felons travel to the Philippines? I don't believe so. I don't. I think it might depend on what the felony is. Like certain felonies are like an absolute denial. The question is, can felons get a passport? If the U.S. will issue a passport, then they can travel. I don't know, because you'd have to look that up. Okay, Maine said, Ray, Sala Got said, what we can do in Philippines, study software job. Yeah, like you can work remotely from the Philippines, but if you're looking to work for a Philippine company, like that's not gonna happen. Okay, Maine said, this channel is about motivating others and being positive. Absolutely. JP, Ray, you put everyone off coming here. We don't want to end up like you. I'm a cautionary tale is what you're saying, JP. Don't emulate me. Sit there, like in the comfort of your home, make fun of me. If you could recommend a Philippine dish to someone who's never had Philippine food, bulalo. It is a beef soup, and the broth is made from like boiling beef bones, like it's like that deep beef marrow broth, and it is delicious. That's probably my favorite here in the Philippines. JP, that's root. No, JP's my friend. He's just messing with me. Cass Blast, Italian food over Mexican food. Absolutely. I'm not going to argue that. Saida said, yeah, when you talk about the Philippines, your eyes definitely lit up. I'm going to stick with you just because of the positivity you exude. It's just amazing. Now you're a subscriber, by the way. Man, I appreciate you. Like, you have no idea. I tell everyone, I don't have subscribers. I have YouTube friends. And I am glad that you are a new friend, Saida. I hope to learn more about you in upcoming chats. I honestly, like there is a part of me, honestly, that hopes that I don't get too big, especially not like in live streams, because I like being able to interact with everybody. It's my favorite part. COD Phil said, okay, UK, y'all conquered half the world, yet still can't conquer the concept of seasoning. Your food's blander than your weather. I ain't gonna talk. Wait, I mean, I've never been to the UK, but stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason. I like cottage pie, or people call it shepherd's pie, but shepherd's pie is made with lamb. But I like cottage pie. It's made with the beef. People call it shepherd's pie, but shepherd's pie is made with lamb. No, don't turn it up too loud. You can hear me. Don said, and you can visit Ray in Tagaytay City if you're on vacation and in the area. I mean, Ray and we actually met up and had a few beers and lunch. It was great. Yeah, like I said, you guys are my friends. Like if you're in town, we're gonna hang out. That's what friends do. JP, okay, sorry, man. I just tell the truth. Yeah, JP's just messing around. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. What's that have to do with me? You saying I'm not sweet? Is that what you're saying? Okay, man. I am a sour berry. Not sweet at all. I'm too uh, ebony, or no, ivory. I'm too ivory to be sweet. Don said, if you want to retire in a foreign country, make sure you do your research first. Planning is key. Absolutely. That's what I did. Like, I watched YouTube and asked questions. COD Phil, Australia, you live where every animal wants to kill you, but somehow your biggest fear is running out of beer on the weekend. There you go. And given all the pros and cons of the different countries. Oh God, 7-Eleven. Every animal can't handle this, but I still pet them and feed them because you know I'm a bit of a nature lover. Woo! All right, I like animals, especially penguins. Have you visited India? It's same as the Philippines. I have not visited India yet. That is down the road. Maybe like within say like 5 years, maybe I'll get to India. Don't you want me, baby? JP, thanks, Ray. You know I'm joking. Yeah, absolutely, JP. Like if you can't like tease your male friends, like if they get all sensitive about it, you need to find a different male friend. Like men aren't supposed to be that sensitive. Who dat? One last time I'll try. All right, Michael Boss. Who dat? Who dat? Am I your friend, Ray Ray? Absolutely, man. Oh. Michael Voss, this is pre-recorded. Nope. Did I miss your comment earlier? If so, Michael, I'm sorry if I missed it. COD Phil said, France, you say you're romantic, but your customer service is like a breakup nobody asked for. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, man, I would cry if you didn't respond to me. Well, I tried it. Can we hang out right away? Absolutely. Come on over to the Philippines. Now, I'm not going over, the only time I'm going back to the U.S., like I said many times, is if there's a funeral. So I hope I don't have to go back for a long time. But if one of my family members were to pass, I would go back for a funeral. Other than that, I tell my family members, I say, you want to see me, and you got to come here. Like, I've already been there. Y'all haven't been here. Come here. Visit me here. Dar Trudeau, I like UK food. If I want something spicy, I'll eat Mexican or Vietnamese. Nick said, let's go Saints, even though we garbage this year. Absolutely, Nick. Like your boys die hard. Stamped. Verified. Like, I'm not just a fan when they're doing good. Darth Trudeau said, Ebony. Yeah, I'm definitely not Ebony. COD Phil, Japan, you got robots, bullet trains, and toilets smarter than most people, yet everyone's still working like sleep is illegal. Damn right, brah. I'm from Kenner, brah. All right, you from Kenner. West Bank. I think, yeah, Kenner's on the West Bank, isn't it? Kenner, Westwego, that general vicinity. I think Kenner's on the West Bank. Here, let me move this around here like this. Let me get this situated. We don't have a cigarette, so I caught up with comments. Okay, man, so Ray, I'll have a beer with you one day soon. Can you smoke weed in the Philippines? It's highly illegal. I wouldn't get caught. It's not worth the risk, in my opinion. So I'd say no. It's like, but you're asking me, can you? Yeah, you can do anything anywhere, but, you know, there's consequences. and you don't want to face the consequences of what it is here in the Philippines. So I would advise strongly against it. COD Phils, Germany, you've got perfect roads and punctual trains, yet act surprised when people think you're planning something. Rodrigo, wait, Arthur Trudeau said Rodrigo Duterte put the final word on weed. I don't know what that means. But like I've told you how I feel about it. I'm like 150% for legalization. It's just not for me. It's never going to be for me. But again, like just because what makes me happy or what makes other people happy isn't what makes me happy, doesn't mean I should say that they can't do what they feel makes it. If they're not hurting nobody, makes them happy, I say go ahead. It's not for me. Like, like for me, it's pass again. I'm out the circle, but and it's not that I have anything against it. It's just it doesn't affect me well. COD Phil's Canada, you're polite, peaceful, and helpful, but son, we all know you're just America's therapist in flannel. There was a comedian that said like Canada was like USA's attic. It's like you go up in the attic and it's like, man, I didn't know there was all this cool stuff up here. It's like no one ever comes up here. How are the lady boys in the Philippines? I don't know. In the Philippines, they don't call them lady boys though. They're hey, Lynn, what's the term for lady boys in the Philippines? What are they called again?
What?
Lady boys.
What? Do you mean lady boys?
Huh?
What do you mean lady boys?
What do they call them in the Philippines?
Bakla.
Huh? Bakla. Bakla. Yeah, in the Philippines, bakla. Lady boys are Thailand. But I don't know how they are. I haven't really had a lot of experience. Like, as long as they're living their life and being happy, like that's fine. Like, mainly off grid said, "Hey Ray, good morning from the East Coast, USA. What's going on from Maine? Appreciate you being here, Maine. Mainly, I already got a Maine. Okay, Maine, and mainly. What is your name? Because I'll remember it if you tell me." Martin said, "Not worth risking jail time if you're a pothead. Go to Thailand. It's legal there." Yeah, for now, Martin. I think they're talking about repealing the law that they just made or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's not worth the risk. That's what I say. Okay, man said, "I needed some bakla." Okay. I ain't gonna judge. Like I said, whatever you want to do, make you happy. That's cool. See how do you feel? Italy, you gave us pasta fashion in the Renaissance. Now you can barely give a working government for more than 6 weeks. Yeah, I lived in Italy for a couple years when I was a kid. Food was amazing. Ruined my like Italian food anywhere else. It's not as good. Jenna said, "A tree fell down on my neighbor's house and the roof caved inwards, ended up destroying their garage and my neighbor's old 67 Camaro." Well, that's sad. Like, 67 Camaro is a good looking car. Jim is my name, brother. All right, Jim. Mainly official Jim. Mainly official Jim. Mainly official Jim. I'm doing some association Jim from Maine. My friend Jim from Maine. Big man said, "Huh? What are you doing, big man?" And Jenna, that's a bummer. Yeah, I know. Like 67 Camaro, that's a good looking car. Det said, "Hey Ray, Where's Lynn? She's in there being mad at me because I'm telling people she got big feet. Shabbat Shalom said, you are low class. Well, come be low class with me, Shabbat. I need more friends down here, down low. Jim's laughing. Darth Trudeau said, hello, Jim, I'm Connor. All right, now I got you. All right, Darth Trudeau, Connor. Darth Trudeau, Connor. Connor is Darth Trudeau. Who's Darth Trudeau? Connor. That's who. All right. Jim said, hey to Connor. Det Valones. Or Det said, hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn, Det said hi. She said hi. She's in the bathroom. I think she got a bra on. I can't bring y'all in there right now. I'm doing good, Ray. How about you? Why do you live in the Philippines? Man, because like as low stress makes me happy. Like I live every day with like zero stress. It's just I'm just relaxed, always in a good mood. You know, people always talk about finding their happy place. Philippines is my happy place. When are you proposing to Lynn? Proposing what? I just proposed a trip to Masbate. Jenna said, I know it sucks. The husband is a mechanic, so maybe it's possible for him to fix it up. He said the engine is okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, body work, you can fix body work. I mean, you can fix anything with enough money, but it sucks that it came to that. All love y'all. No disrespecting with my joke. I didn't take any disrespect. Phil, big man, said, is it a lot cheaper to live there than USA or Canada? Absolutely. Like I said, all my fixed monthly bills here are under $400 US. So then, you add groceries and stuff like Netflix and stuff like that. But I don't know. I live a little bit. I'm like I said, I'm going on a trip about a week. I'll be gone for 3 weeks, just traveling around. Won't even be at home. I'm still paying the bills here, but it gives me that freedom. Like I have enough money. Like I don't have a lot of money, but I have enough money where I can pay my bills and still travel every once in a while when I want to. And that makes me happy. Brad said, I heard you can retire in the Philippines on 100K. It depends on how old you are. I did the math for somebody. And if you had 200,000 that was drawing 6% interest annually, and you drew 1,500 per month from that money, from that account, then it would last 18 years and 4 months at $1,500 a month. $1,500 a month is, a manageable budget in the Philippines. So, like I said, 100,000. I don't know the math on that, but it would depend on your age, how long, you could live a comfortable life. Connor, not Colin. Connor's USA. Okay. Phil said, you haven't lost your hair, it just migrated south where socks used to be. but mine didn't though, because my feet don't have, my hair stops it's like I'm wearing hair pants, because my hair stops at my ankles. It's weird. Oh, sir, I thought you were saying either or, big man. Oh, okay. It's cheaper than either. Uh, Connor said it's so damn expensive here. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're saying, yeah. I know. Well, I mean, certain things, like whenever I lived in Canada, like cigarettes were outrageous. Don said, I'll let him to subscribe to your channel. His wife's Filipino, huh? And he was in the Navy too. I'll get him. Okay. Uh, cool, Jenna. Like, I'd appreciate him in here. He sounds like a good guy. I was never into like auto mechanics. Like I was, heating and air conditioner. I like fixing stuff, but I never got into fixing cars. Just never really had the opportunity. But I respect people that can. Phil said, used to stay up all night for fun. Now you stay up all night because you're backstage to rebellion. Yeah. Or you gotta pee. Like, you wake up in the middle of the night and you gotta pee. Big man, do you have any family that lives in the Philippines? Well, Lynn's family, I consider Lynn's mom, like, I call her Nanay, which is mom. And so I'm kind of adopted, like her brother's daughter, I call her my niece. Moody is what's going on with this right arm, my guy? Which right arm? This right arm? This right arm's holding the phone.
SG, you are the kuya.
Huh?
You are the kuya because we don't have kuya. We don't have eldest brother.
Oh, we don't have. Oh, I'm the kuya. What about you? No, you got brothers. You got a.
They are youngest than.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm the oldest brother, so I'm the kuya. What's going? Are you talking about my left? This arm, my left arm. It was hanging over because I was smoking a cigarette. I didn't want to let the smoke in the house, in the condo. Maine said, "Hey Ray, have you watched a movie called Book of Eli?" Yeah, that was with Denzel Washington, where it was blind. Hope I'm not giving a spoiler to anybody who hasn't watched it. Yeah, it's a good movie. Phil said, "You're not retired. You're just professionally unavailable." Okay, I'll take it. I am professionally unavailable. Orion, is it true what they say about Filipino women? It depends on what you're talking about, what they say about Filipinas. Pretty much all the good stuff, I'd say, is true. There is some truth to some of the bad stuff, the whole tampo and jealousy and all that. Like, that's also true. Phil said, my rent in Australia money is $2,000 a month. Like, WTF. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to give all my, but basically my entire budget for the month is $2,000. Or not my budget, but my available funds every month. Big man, what is your daily routine usually? Well, big man, I'll get out and I'll, what I would like my daily routine. Sometimes I don't do it because sometimes I'm lazy as F. But I want to get back to, like, normally I'll get up, have a cup of coffee, like, see if I had any comments on my YouTube channel and respond to them because, I'm a big believer. Like, if y'all comment, like, if you took the time to comment, then I should take the time to reply. It's only polite. So anyway, like, I'll go through, any comments, messages I got during the night, and then while I'm having my coffee, and then, I'll get up and I'll walk to the store or do a lap. Like, I'll do a little bit of walking because I'm trying to get in shape. Normally I'll check my weight up. Like, I get up while I'm still in my underwear, I'll check my weight on the scale, see if I lost any weight overnight. I'm trying to get to 80 kilos. I've been bouncing around between 82 and 81 kilo. I was down to like 80.4 at one point, but I haven't broke that 80 kilo barrier. So I always check my weight every morning, do some walking, play on my phone, play some Clash Royale or watch YouTube videos. I watch, if y'all aren't subscribed to Dazzle TV, I watch Gino every morning. I watch, you know, any of my friends that are doing a live stream. I'll try to catch them and give them some support. Support other channels that are subscribed to me as much as I can. Wait, Big Man said you were adopted. It's just a phrase. I'm not like adopted in the legal sense, but I'm saying, like, you know, in the Philippines, like my girlfriend's family treats me like family, so adopted in that way. Donna Chamberson, hey guys, my husband's bulge is big. Well, good for you, Donna. That is awesome. I'm glad that your man is able to satisfy you. I have no problem with that at all. Don said, TMI. Big Man said, I'm big man, I'm big man. Jenna said, when you see different tourists in the Philippines, can you tell who's American and not? Sometimes, like, it's not guaranteed. You know, like, I don't really, I mean, I view people as just people. I pretty much know anybody that's here in the Philippines that looks foreign, that there is a high probability that they're going to be a nice guy. It's mostly guys. You mostly see, you know, foreign men. And they're generally going to be nice guys because, like, the type of foreigner that chooses to move to the Philippines is normally a nice guy, laid back. They just want to have a peaceful life, and so whether they're American, European, doesn't really matter. Like, if you're a nice guy, you're a nice guy. Connor said, I wish I could gain more weight. I'm 6'6" and only around 165. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm only about 6 foot and I'm not 165. I want to get down to like around 175, which is about 80 kilos. Eric said, I'm jealous. Philippine women are the most beautiful in the world. Yeah, they're definitely beautiful. Like the Miss Universe, I think it was, I want to say, they dropped down. It was like I want to say, was it Brazil or Argentina was number one, and then like USA, Puerto Rico, and I think Philippines was fourth for the most Miss Universe wins. Don said the women are Thai women are very beautiful too. OMG. Yeah, Thailand, you know, definitely has beautiful women. Connor said, I bumped into some Canuckers from Saskatchewan when I was in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, that's cool. Big Man, you were adopted. Vernon said, Vernon, why you say that about Big Man? You're going to get him mad. Don't get Big Man mad, Vernon. Connor said, 165 when you're as tall as me as there is skin and bone. I was like that most of my life. Connor, like, I was always like super skinny, and it's only later in life when you start to put on a little bit of extra padding. But I'm gonna get slim down here soon. Oh, Lynn's over there doing exercises, getting their sweat going on. And how long we been? Of course, it's only 6:30. Done an hour and a half. How difficult is it to move to the Philippines? Eric, like, it depends on your financial situation. Like, if you have, you know, a guaranteed source of income, I would say, you know, just to be comfortable, around 1,500. Now you can live on less than that, but like, you don't want to live. I would say probably 1,500 a month. Then it's easy to move Philippines. Just the hardest part is getting a plane ticket. Just get a plane ticket, come over here. Get a passport, plane ticket, come over here. When you get in the country, you know, you've got basically a month of free immigration. Like, then you go renew the first time for another month, and then after that you just keep renewing like every 2 months, and you can do that up to 36 months. So you can live as a tourist in the Philippines for up to 3 years, just as a tourist. Now, you know, it might be a good idea to get, which I'm going to do pretty soon, is get the SRV, which is the Special Resident Retirements Visa, and it gives you like permanent residency in the Philippines. But yeah, you can live as a tourist if you've got a steady income from some source. Then yeah, it's easy to live in the Philippines. Very easy. The hardest part is getting here. Just get here. Jenna said, do you know about Vitali and how he's going to be locked up in prison in the Philippines? Yeah, Vitali was a skid mark. It just, I don't know. I think like his internet fame like got to his head, and I think that just messes with some people. You know, they feel like they've got to push the limits and do even crazier and crazier stuff until he would just like push the line too far, and like like you can't be doing stuff like that when you're a guest in this country. You can't be acting all stupid, like stealing security guards' hats and all that stuff. It was like just idiot. Nick said, without the glasses, you look like you can fight. Why you won't try me? I ain't a fighter. I'm a lover. Memphis said, hi, can you vote there? Connor, no. Like, people have asked me before, like, if you know, I would ever consider getting like Philippine citizenship. And I said, you know, the only benefit of becoming a citizen would mean that I could legally work and vote. And you want to know something, Connor? I don't want to work or vote. Not interested to me at all. Like, I'm not worried about all that. I'm just trying to live my life and be stress-free. Working and voting is not going to help with those goals. So, like, there's no reason for me to become a citizen. I let them handle it. Memphis said, Racer, I did some research that about the World War II USS Navy Hornet Services cruise ship is abandoned and haunted with crew ghosts as well. Was that somewhere here in the Philippines? Is that what you're saying? Uh, I don't know. I don't know the history or anything about that, Memphis. Jenna, when you take your glasses and your cap, you look like John Locke from Lost. I don't know what. I'd never, I never watched Lost. I always meant to, but then I heard like the ending was stupid or something. I don't know, but like I always meant to start that series, but then like I always started another series instead, and it's just like never. I don't know, never outweighed whatever I was already watching. And then now, like I hardly ever watch TV. I'm on YouTube. Like if I'm not doing YouTube, then I'm supporting other people that are my friends that do YouTube. So it's like a full-time thing, and I enjoy it. Like if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. It's not for any kind of money or anything. It's just friends doing friend stuff. Like got friends with the same interests. Hey, Camping Michael White's here. Hello, what's up? Michael White, and wait, I'll go ahead and put you as a moderator on that channel. And y'all subscribe to Michael White. That's his other channel. And Lynn said she subscribed today, and I think you went up from 25 to 26 or something like that. We're trying to get Michael White's second channel, camping with Michael White. He lives in Masbate in the Philippines, in the province, and you do like that rustic type content, like camping and doing things like that. That's a channel for you. You need to check them out. Connor said, I don't know why I even vote federally anymore. If you don't live in Toronto or Montreal, your voice is meaningless. Yeah, like, here's the thing, Connor. Like, I used to say this in the U.S. all the time. It's like, it seems like to me, no matter who the president was, it didn't really affect my day-to-day life very much. There'd be small changes here and there, but for the most part, like, I'm still gonna do me. Like, I do the same, did the same thing no matter who was president. Like, I don't worry about it, and I just live my life the best I can, and don't worry about it. So, doesn't matter much to me. Memphis said, it's in the USA, California. The Navy USS Hornet is abandoned. Okay, since after retirement. Okay, I've never heard the USS Hornet. Like I said, thank you. Where are you from in the U.S.? Said Eric. I am from Louisiana. Real Texan Girl said, Jenna, LOL, my favorite character was John Locke, and you look like him for real. I don't know who John Locke was, but I appreciate y'all. Apparently, Don subbed to Michael. Awesome. Thank you, Don. Don, give him a wink. But I guess I'll have to check out Law so I can find out John Locke. Yo, John Locke. I'm gonna look it up right now. Let me look and see what y'all talking. Said Richie in Japan. Let me look it up. Hold on, John Locke. Lost. Fictional character. I don't look like John Locke. Who that? Let me see. I'm trying to. I don't see it. Connor said, crazy to think that Southern Alberta was part of the Louisiana Purchase. I didn't know that. Trenton Carey said, who is Jesus Christ you? My personal Savior. I don't, go on about, my beliefs, because my beliefs are what works for me. And I just want you to find whatever works for you. Michael Y, will hurry up and sub you all before feed stops. Memphis said hi. Wait, Connor said, can't wait. Connor said, thanks, Mike. Hey, bro, good evening. What's going on, Michael C? How are things? And Tresse Meritress. Virginia Pan. We were watching, Lynn was showing me a video before with Rose was dancing at the SRV party. Huh? What? Yeah, the Tall Vista Hotel. Richie in Japan, the glass guy come up and want to look like John Locke. Hold on, I'll do it for y'all in just a second. Do you dabble in the stock market? I don't know. I ain't got no extra money to be dabbling. I be dabbling at the supermarket. But John Locke was a badass. All right. Well, New Orleans is sinking, man, and I don't want to swim. But don't go to New Orleans. Trenton Carey said, you look like Ray. I do look like Ray. Like I say, all good here, bro. She was enjoying herself for sure, and that's all that matters. All right, let me do this. I'll let y'all get ready to do it. Hold on. Get ready to do a screenshot, and then you can. There you go. And you can pull it up. Let me do multiple poses. Give me my serious face. All right. Okay. Memphis, Ray in World War II, there is a Japan soldier. He didn't know the war was over from 1945 to 1963 on an island he found alive and surrendered in 1963. Yeah, I heard about something about that. Connor said, ever heard New Orleans is singing by the Tragically Hip? No, I do know the band The Tragically Hip from Canada. They weren't as big in the U.S., but I do know who the Tragically Hip are, and I don't know if I heard that song or not. Rich in Japan said, John Locke, Deb Loans, Ray Aslan, Anong Ulam. What?
We are on diet.
Nothing, we're on a diet. We're on a diet, so nothing. Ray, how old are you? I'm disabled now, retired at 51. Half-ass man, I am 56. I came over here in the Philippines when I was 55, like to live permanently. Man, if you're disabled, retired, like you can live comfortably over here. I'm pretty sure. Trenton Carey said, bro, you pulled off the bald look. I couldn't do it. Would look too weird. You just got to be confident in yourself. That's laughing. Rush is much bigger in the States. I got to see them back in 2012. Yeah, Rush was definitely and of course Shania Twain, but was she technically, well, I mean, she lived in Alaska, I think, but I think she was Canadian. I'm trying to think. Real Texan girl said, my cousin was sick with cancer and literally lost help him go through it. Luckily, it's malignant, and John Locke's wisdom helped him mentally. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to watch Lost now, I guess. Half-ass man said, nice, thank you, brother. Okay, Maine said, guys, I'm famous. I just got a subscriber. That was probably Michael White. Michael White, normally, I was subscribed and everybody was subscribed to me, but now whenever I look at, like on my YouTube, when I look at my channel, it used to say, like, see your subscribers, and it would give me like a list, and I could hit like join on any of the channels that I wasn't subscribed to. But now maybe it's like after you get over 1,000, they stop giving you that option. I don't know. It kind of sucks. Mem said the last soldier found. Okay, he suicide and was forward to the news in 95, 85 as well. Yeah, I don't know that history in Memphis. Okay, Maine said some fine residents. Fine with the PH. I'm assuming that's for Filipino. Easy Home Cooking said, hey friend, thumbs up, hello, heart, pink poop, purple glasses. How's it going, Easy Home Cooking? I wish you would put some sound on your live stream. Okay, man said, I love honey gold mangoes. I don't know, I like, before I came to the Philippines, I'm being perfectly honest, I did not like mangoes. But I didn't like bananas either. Not that much. But in the Philippines, I like mangoes and I like bananas. Oh, Lynn's giving me some extra lighting. My lighting technician over there. So if y'all see me get like brightened up, my lighting technician is like over there working on lighting. But yeah, we're in the Philippines. I love bananas and mangoes. Easy Home Cooking with all the emojis. Connor said, did you ever get out of the Beaver County area when you were in Alberta?
You see?
The Beaver,
It's right.
out to the Beaver County area. I don't know if I ever did or not. Like, I went different places. But I probably did or drove through it. I don't know. Like we went up to Yellowknife, and we went down to Banff. Like we drove through all the way through Saskatchewan. Like drove from Edmonton down to Louisiana. That was a long drive. Easy Home Cooking. Give me one. Wait, with the fingers like this. Hold on. Give me one of those. JP said you got two now, main man. Wait, hold on. Am I not subscribed? Hold on. Let me check out. Okay, Maine. Where? Go to channel. Look at that. Boom. 3 subscribers. If you ever decide to do a video. Wait. Thank you, my friend. No problem, Easy Home Cooking. Like, I'm gonna continue to support you. I have no idea what you're cooking because I can't follow the recipe. Way Too Crazy said, hey mate, what's going on? Way too crazy? I am just the right amount of crazy. Half-ass man Ray, I'm having some beers. Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to you, or in the Philippines, you would say Tagay. Don said, ahead by a century by the Tragically Hip, one of my favorites. Okay. So Don is down with the Tragically Hip. Thank you, friend. My live support. Absolutely. Whenever I see you live, I'm always going to go there. If nothing else, you know, like your video, comment, try to boost the engagement. Adrian Farias said guavas. I don't know that I've had guavas. I don't think I know if I like guavas. What are you doing over here? Look. Came in here shining light on me. When are you proposing to Lynn? Okay, well, don't be for a little while.
Additional light.
Huh?
Additional light.
Michael subbed to Easy Home Cooking. Yeah, she's in India and she cooks Indian food. But the thing is, like, she's got like the recipe up like in Hindi, and I don't know what it is. I keep telling her, I was like if you would talk me through your recipe, then I could, you know, use YouTube to translate. But no sound, just cooking. Friend, new video, watch please. I will. Memphis said, in 1963, the last Japan soldier, he didn't know the world was over because he was living alone in jungle in Vietnam since the 1941 World War II happened. As well, Racer. Yeah, like I said, I heard about that. There was a lot of, he's HIV positive. X8. Who's HIV positive? Are you saying I'm HIV positive? I'm positive I don't have HIV. How about that? Connor says between Edmonton and Wainwright. Okay, I don't know which direction that would be, but I've been in like every direction away from Edmonton, so I'm sure I've been in that area. Huge army base in Wainwright. Okay, yeah, I'm sure I've like I said, I've been all the way north, and then you know went when we were coming back from Banff, like we drove up through BC and then came back to Edmond from the west to the east, and then we drove east from Edmonton when we went to Saskatchewan, and of course south down through Calgary and then to Banff. So I've been like in every direction, so I'm sure I've been through it. Michael Wade said, please don't forget thumbs up guy, Ray, take off your hat so they can double tap on your head. I already did that, Michael White. Go ahead. Y'all double tap on my head. Did Shampoo said, did someone say crazy? I was on life support for 3 days. Oh my goodness, Maine. Cam, help sister 3 short video, watch please. Hello, sister 3, watch please. Okay. JP, hi, Mike, hit the redhead. Shampoo, I am your first subscriber. All right, thank you, sister. Det said, love the additional lighting. Salamat Lynn. Hello, sister. Mike White said, hey to John Platt. That's JP. Lynn said hi. She could just say hi over here, but wait, you just say hi. But she's boosting engagement in the chat. Memphis Ray, Ray, tell next to you of your daughter of the World War II Japan soldier that didn't surrender 19th as well, please. Tell you. I don't know who you're talking about. JP said, hey to Mike. Jeet, where she has stayed in India. Jeet, where, are you talking about Easy Home Cooking? I don't remember where Easy Home Cooking was from India. Hugh is blisters, 50s. I think that's what it is, 50s. Michael subbed to Lynn. Yeah, Lynn subbed to you all over the place, Michael. He's on, yes, friend. I am India. Yeah, I know. Half-ass man said, is Lynn willing to get married is the question. I don't know. Are you proposing, half-ass man? need to send a picture and a financial statement. Easy Home Cooking said thank you. US Blister said 1,000. No thanks for the money. I don't know what that means. You? Thanks you. JP, who wins the cricket? India or Pakistan? I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched a cricket match in my life. Okay, man said, hey Ray, I need a Philippine girlfriend. Well, okay, man, you need to, like, would you plan on coming to the Philippines? Like, because you'd have to meet her in person. Like, don't try to meet any Filipina unless, like, you're able to visit, come to the Philippines within 3 months. Like, don't start a relationship with someone that you're not going to meet within 3 months. Okay, man, Pakistan. He's home cooking, more emojis. Memphis, right next to your lover daughter, or hear about the last Japan soldier that didn't surrender. Story there. I don't have any daughters here, and your lover daughter, like, that just sounds weird. I don't have a lover daughter. That's my girlfriend. I don't know. I'm not gonna call her my lover daughter. Easy Home Cooking coming with the emojis hard. Real Texan Girl said John Locke is back. Get those thumbs up, everyone. Friend, please support my. Thank you for subbing to me. Salam Salamat. Salam alaikum. Took me a while to figure that. I got like lines going through my screen, but eventually I'll get another phone. Lynn's got my other phone. Every time I get a new phone, Lynn gets it. Sack Pyro said, "Oh, you got a mail order." Well, let's see. I came here. So you're saying you're talking to Lynn? Lynn got a mail order? Lynn, you're saying you mailed away for me and I got delivered to the Philippines for you. Michael White said, tell her to come in from a different channel so I can sub them all. Shoot. You only need one channel.
By 3 account I said.
She's already subbed to you, but if she's gonna end up doing YouTube, she's only gonna do it from one channel. Okay, man, can Lynn follow me? I don't know.
Who?
Okay, man.
Okay, man.
Memphis, Ray, tell Lynn about the. Lynn's been listening to this whole live stream. I've read every comment that you had. She's right here in the room with me. Like, there's no reason for me to, like, tell her the exact same thing that I read that you wrote again. Like, she was right here listening. Have man, oh no, up to her to marry you, brother. Michael White said, okay, man, boots on the ground. Yep. You got to come over here and look. What? Magandang gabi po. Good evening to you, Shane. Michael White. Okay, man, you need to come find here in Philippines. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, it's okay to look online.
Okay, I subscribe to Maine. Okay,
Yeah,
Maine.
yeah, we subscribe to Okay Maine. But yeah, like, it's okay to look online and chat with girls, but don't go online and start chatting with girls unless you are able to come to the Philippines within 3 months of chatting with them. Because like, no girl is going to want to just sit there and chat with you without knowing it's going somewhere.
Please subscribe to Camping Michael White.
Yeah, please subscribe to Camping Michael White. Jordan Ray Hannon, bro survived past World War I. I am not that old. Wait,
Hello, kid. Kid.
Frank or Morris said my grandpa just passed away. I'm sorry to hear about that, Frank. My condolences. Jordan said, friend and sister, please, hi. Memphis Ray, all right, I'm Memphis. I'm done. I'm done about the Japanese soldiers surrendering story. Like, let's talk about something else. Okay, Maine said, yeah, I need to go to the Philippines soon when I have more money. Yeah, like get your little fund together. You're coming to visit the Philippine fund. Easy Home Cooking wants you to support her channel.
Yeah, I'll subscribe.
Yeah, she'll subscribe. Sam Kelly said, okay, Maine said, JP said, Lynn, change your name twice a week. She's got a bunch of different accounts that she stalks me with. Memphis, tell her the story, Ray. I told you, Memphis, like, I've been reading everything that you've wrote, and she's sitting right here, so she's heard everything. Like, I'm not gonna repeat the same thing over and over again. Michael White said, hi, Sam. Sam Kelly, what's up? Michael White subbed everyone here. RoboCop McMurphy said, bro. What's going on, McMurphy? Man said, I don't date online, Ray. I'm just saying, like, if you want to meet a girl online, I'm just saying, if you're going to meet a girl online, then, make sure that you're coming to the Philippines within 3 months. Kid D, can I say hello to Lynn? You just did. Lynn's right
Hello,
there.
kid.
Sam, hey, Michael White, hey, Maine, wait,
Yeah, ito. This one.
Robo McMurphy said, light me up, what's the logo meaning in your cap? That's a symbol for, it's a fleur-de-lis, and it's the symbol for the New Orleans Saints. I mean, the Boy Scouts also use fleur-de-lis in their emblem, but this is for the New Orleans Saints, and like, I got it there too. Michael White said, thank you, Lynn. Shane said, Google Christian Filipina if you're trying to find a Filipina online. They vet their users and crack down on scammers. Yeah, I mean, it can get expensive, but
It's not. It's hard to
It's-
find in
like-
online, but you should to
Yeah.
be careful.
yeah, like you can go online, but just be
Just
careful.
Be careful. Because.
But it's better, like Michael White said, like better come in person and you meet someone, as long as you're like have true intentions. It's like meet and then where you plan to be coming back to visit the same person again in the future. Then you can like talk online
Before I
with the girl that you met. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Half-assed man, hard to hold a conversation because our comments come in later than right away from the American brother. I don't know what that means. Like, I'm trying to keep up with all the conversation. Powder with a sprinkle of dookie. Yeah, I'll sprinkle some bullshit on it. JP, let's have vote how you meet your Filipina online or in person. Online. Like, there's nothing wrong with meeting someone online. 60% of marriages worldwide, the couple met online. So over half of the marriages of every marriage in the world, they met online. It's like, it's just the way things are now. Like meeting in person is awesome. Like if that just happens, that's amazing. But the fact that you run into like the perfect person for you randomly, uh, to me is not as great as, being able to, you know, find a person and try to create a connection first without like the physical, what's the word I'm looking for? Like without wanting to get, or without able to get physical, like you able to connect on an emotional level. I think there's a lot of pros to online meeting, but you definitely don't want to like stay online for a long time. You got to meet in person with someone that you want to get serious with. Powda said, crumbs. Sam Kelly says, good, man. How are you, bud? Good, buddy. Sam, subscribe to Michael. Awesome, Sam. And Real Texan Girls. My great uncle, Penn Wilkinson, was a POW in Okinawa and he never came back. But great uncle David Witherspoon survived D-Day and came back. Okay. That's good. Man, that's awesome that you know that history, Texan girl. Connor said, Memphis, get help. You get stuck on a subject. Okay, man, subscribe to me, please. Man, are you gonna do a video? You're just getting people to subscribe to you without doing a video? Sam said, I will now, fam. All right, cool. He's home cooking with the emojis. I will be going to the Philippines to get married in a year or so. Okay. Well, get that plan together. More emojis from Easy Home Cooking. Shane said, don't do it, okay, man. It's a trap. It's a trap. I can't do the Admiral Akbar voice. Lynn Mindorino. Hello, po everyone. Memphis, my grandfather in China County, he did join the Blue Services Marines and ended his service in China as well. Okay. Luli said, yo, Luli, 3212. Not Luli 3211, but Luli 322 the 12. What's up with you, Luli? Okay, Leanne, got that one. Luli, got a couple of general wellness advice, research, long-term water fasting, and get a Shazi V33 or a 7 Hertz Eternal with a Hibby dongle DAC. That is a very technical question. I had to get my thingamabob to wiggity do and shabadaba that solution for you. Wait, some kind of what is that? Who was that? I can't think of the character's name. Easy Cooking done subs. Poe, cilantro for detox. Okay. I can't find your channel, man. Hold on, Sam Kelly. Hold on, Sam Kelly. Where you at? Where you at? Wait. There's Craig Hampton. I know Craig. But hold on. Let me find you. Hold on. Let me find you. Sam Kelly. All right, Sam. You should be able to just click on his name now and hit go to channel. McMurphy said, I am European, I have a good one. We see a lot of Americans finding love and peace in countries like Philippines while they have nothing in common. That's something I rarely can explain. You may. Um, Actually, they have a lot in common, especially in the Philippines. And like older Americans reminisce about how things were better in the U.S. When we were younger, and the Philippines is a lot like the U.S. in the '80s, and with like family values and everything that probably even predates that, but it's just I don't know. So we definitely connect, with the culture here. It's like we remember how it was in the U.S. with, of course, some like differences in like infrastructure and stuff like that, but hopefully that made sense. Lynn said, thanks, Poe, Michael White, Sport, and everyone. Memphis, Ray White, Ennis, okay, you already said that. Okay, man, I'm 22 and ready to have a kid. Okay. Well, just, get your stuff together. Like, plan it out. You can do it. I believe in you. Michael White said, yeah, that's something I hope it helps them. Shane said, I didn't use the internet to find my Filipina. She kidnapped me from my provincial mountain village and took me to her condo in Makati. All right, Shane. Do you need me to come rescue you? Michael White said, don't forget to give Ray a like. Thank you, Mike. Shane, how did she find you? Okay, man, he said, my oldest girlfriend is 45. Your oldest? How many girlfriends you got, man? Craig Hampton said, what's up, brother? What's up, Craig Hampton? What you doing? JP in a coffee shop while she was on vacation. Okay, so she found you in a coffee shop, and then she tracked you down up in the mountains. Michael White, nice garden, Craig Hampton. Yeah, Craig got a beautiful garden. Half-assed man said, I'm just asking that our comments are delayed when they come in to you. I'm just happy for you that you are comfortable with where you are in life, brother. Thank you, brother. Let me catch up. Let's see where I'm at in the comment. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm gonna make you a moderator. You've been around enough. JP said, awesome, Shane, rare find. Lulu said, screenshot it, very useful. Okay, for the cilantro cleanse, it's not that easy to find cilantro in the Philippines. Just saying. Maybe most Filipinas don't leave the house unless they're going to work. At Sam Kelly 13, Lulu, or add me on Discord, Messenger 12. Texan girl said original Willy Wonka or 2000 Willy Wonka. Original Willy Wonka, 100%. Gene Wilder is Willy Wonka. That was the best Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. In fact, the original Willy Wonka, the movie was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka was the Johnny Depp version, I think. Real Roman said hello. Hey, Ligmag said, damn. Mike White said, SM Supermarket has cilantro. Okay. I don't know if I like cilantro enough to go to S&M though. Make a special drip or anything. Maybe I might see if I'm making some. I'm making like some homemade. My mind just went blank. Pico de gallo. Like if I'm making homemade pico de gallo.
You want some?
What are you eating? Tomato? Luli, the long-term water fasting on YouTube and the earphone shots with it. Maybe down Daisy. Okay. Michael said, hey, Ray, live with dinner. Okay, y'all having dinner a little late. I will give you seeds to grow your own parsley and cilantro.
What is parsley? I like parsley. I just heard that before.
Parsley? I've had parsley here, I think.
Yeah, but the seeds.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know where I would grow parsley.
I love gardening too. I have a garden.
Where are we gonna put a garden? We ain't got no dirt here.
Nah,
we,
in Mindoro.
we live in a condo.
I will clean my land there and then
But how are you gonna tend? Are you gonna stay down there?
I will cut the mango and coconut there.
Oh, there. All right, Lynn's gonna go down to Providence, cut down the mango and coconut trees to plant parsley and cilantro. Don't make no damn sense. Colonel said, hey, Ray, what's going on? Doug. Michael said, hey, Doug. Texas girls, do Filipinos know Willy Wonka? Lynn, do you know who Willy Wonka is?
What?
Willy Wonka. Do you know Willy Wonka?
I don't know.
She don't know.
Willy Wonka.
Yes, late. Just got home. Y'all, you just walking way too. Like you and Jay only spend like an hour together before your time to go to bed. Always walking somewhere. Spend more time with Jay. JP said, hey, SS2 and crocodiles. Who is SS2? Colonel said, hey to Mike, hang it in a pot on your window. I don't know. I like,
Pot in the window?
yeah, maybe. I could have some potted plants. But see, Michael, though, here's the thing. So, Michael saying hi to Michael, other Michael, saying hey to Colonel. SS2 is, oh, okay, something simple too. Okay, I got you.
Yes, sure.
I got you. To keep from saying hi to Michael like 1,000 times. I got you. Yeah, but the thing is, Michael White, if I was to get like hanging potted plants, it means I'd have to take care of hanging potted plants. And like, just for instance, like about a week, like I'm gonna be gone for at least 3 weeks. I don't know how long I'll be gone till I get ready to get back. What am I like? What am I to hire someone to come in to like take care of my potted cilantro and parsley? I just go buy some cilantro and parsley. I ain't trying to do any kind of condo farming. Like I'm be gone somewhere else. Like I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. Like I could have plot if I planned on staying here like all the time, but I don't. Like I want to be able to just leave and go somewhere, and not have to worry about gardening. Wait. We get thumbs up, guys. Sula's here. Hey, Colonel. Michael White. Michael, Lynn, Ray, Light. Hey, Sula. Lynn said hi. Yomi Homie said, passport, bro. Are you asking me for a passport? I have my passport, bro. You got your passport? Or am I a passport, bro? I'm a bro with a passport. I don't know if that answered your question. Hey, the Sula. Michael White, drip irrigation in your sink. Like, this sounds like a lot of trouble for some parsley and cilantro. I don't think I use parsley and cilantro enough to like do some kind of engineering in the condo just to make this potted plant idea work, is what I'm saying. It sounds like a lot of trouble for some herbs. I can go get some herbs at the store if I need it. I don't use it long enough. I might try, like, if I was gonna be here, I knew I was gonna be here for an extended period of time. Like, I might try to figure out a way to grow some tomatoes. Or no, I could buy basil too. I would grow basil before I grow anything. I'd grow basil because it's good for, even though there's not a lot of mosquitoes here, but it keeps flies away too. Like basil's good for, like, keeping away flies and mosquitoes. Yomi Homie said, no luck in the West or what? I don't need luck. Yomi Homie, I don't need luck. Look at this. This face don't need luck. Come on. Det said, hey to Sula. How are you and Che, Michael? Det said, hey to Michael. What happens if you get caught growing the devil's lettuce in your condo? You would get arrested, Jenna. You would get arrested and put in a Philippine jail. And I am telling you from what I've seen online and everything, you do not want to be put in a Philippine jail. So don't do it. Orangeburg said 6, 7. Michael White said, sub to all of you from this channel now. Awesome. Sula, Det, hello. What is like there today? We have blue sky today and frost. Joe said, Sula, I will try to get you some more subs on a channel I mod on. Awesome. Because as soon as Sula gets to 50 mods, she's going to come do a live stream with us. Greg Ham said, I'm relocating to Park Regency, Iloilo. Really? Michael White said, Joe Boyd, I just subbed you. Greg Hamden, close to the city. Okay. So what are you going to do with all the dogs? Craig, what's going on with all the dogs? JP said, how many mics are there? There's a lot of mics. But in this chat, currently, I think there's 2. Sula said, hey to Joe. Orangeburg said, why the camera is shaking? It's giving me a headache. I'll stop it. Hold on. Let me move this around. There. I had the follow on. I hope that helps. Charvez said, mate, there's a good woman in the Philippines. Y'all are so salty. He's with a good woman. Yeah. She got her a good man. This one.
Salty.
Just got another one from me, Sula. Awesome. Joe Boy said, thanks to Michael. JP, Michael seems to be the most popular name, even in Ireland. Oh yeah, lots of Michaels. My wife said, welcome guys. Dragon Nut said, let's go Staints. Who that? Dragon Nuts.
Super guapo.
How?
SG.
Yeah, once you start to get old, them nuts start dragging. That's for sure. Zula's thanks to Michael. Michael said, Che and I are great. That's great to hear. Hello, my friend Det. Orangeburg said, this dude is cool, 6, 7. Michael Wyatt said, hey, Det. Hey, JP. Sula said, that's good. Michael and Che. Det said, always blue skies. Sula, we experienced sandstorm the other day, though. It's okay. It's a sign the winter's coming. Hey, Michael White. Mike said, dude is SG. That's what Lynn says stands for super guapo.
SG.
I'm bringing them bigger place, smaller house. Okay, so it's another house. Okay. Oh, wait. That belongs super guapo lineman. I don't have a lawn. It is a subdivision. Okay, you have a lawn. Okay, so you have. John said, "Let's go Jets." All right, John. They're not playing the Saints, so I'll root for the Jets with you. Michael White said, Ilo is nice, but not as nice where I live. Jenna said, my dad is 55 and he showed me old stuff he grew up watching, like Mary Tyler Moore, The Brady Bunch, and $6 Million Man. Have you seen any of these? And if you did, which one did you like better? Out of those three, probably Brady Bunch. Like Mary Tyler Moore was probably a little bit before my time. Even like I knew about it, and I was never really into the $6 million. Like I should have been into the $6 Million Man. I like superheroes and stuff, but I don't think we just didn't watch it that often, and you hardly seen it in syndication. So I probably watched more Brady Bunch than the other two. Craig said, "I will have grass." Okay, that's a good thing. John said, "Cry harder, other teams." Fast Ruse said, "What's the tap water like? Can you drink it or will it make you sick? Can you cook with it?" I cook with mine, but then again, I have a filter on my tap. And I need to find the filter replacement. That's on my list of things I need to do, because it's been there since I've been here, and I don't know when it was changed last. So I need to find the filter that goes on that tap. John, what's up with the bad boy nose? Who got the bad boy nose? Big nose. Craig, hopefully a smaller electric bill. Yeah, I know you were crying about your electric bill when I was there. It was pretty high. Sula, that sometimes in Ireland we get sandstorms from the Sahara Desert. That's a long way for sand to blow. Craig said, I took apart my whole house. Okay. John, damn, my nose always getting hate. Let me be a fat pig in peace. I love to eat. All right, John. Sula said, Craig, you moving? Now I need to reassemble it. Okay, so you're taking like all of your stuff out of your old house and moving it to a newer house, a different house. Mike White says, up to you, John, but you have no content yet. Colonel Crawley, hello, Sue, and everyone. JP, another John, keeping up with the mics. Yeah, we get some Johns in here. We got Mikes and Johns. Johns and Mikes. John, I'm playing y'all. I'm just drunk. This is John Pork the Pig guy. They be calling people up, probably ruin the skit or whatever it is, but Evitt, LOL. Yes, John is popular too. Hello, Colonel John. Wait, Colonel's not John. Zula, Colonel, hello, hope all's well with you. Craig said, Iron Man hold with PLDT, trying to transfer my service. Oh, you're on hold. You're on hold with the man from PLDT. How long you been in the Philippines? Just a little over a year. JP said, hey to Sue and John, Google the filter, most likely on Lazada. Yeah, Michael, look, let me show you. Hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Look, because, and I know it probably needs to be replaced, but so here it is. But see this filter right here, I mean it comes off easy, but it's hard to read. It's faded. It looks like maybe Toravino 1500 or something like that. But I'll find it. I haven't got around to hold on. I need both hands. Put it back on. But it comes on and off easy. But it's some Is it Vino? Tornavino or something. But I'm gonna find it. I'll eventually figure out what it is whenever I get motivated enough to search for it. Maya said, I have a big honking nose, haha. Maglav said, Avengers assemble. All right, Maglav. How you doing? JP, hi, Mike, blue eyes, big nose, Filipino requirements. Yeah. Edvaldo, born wait, born dia Lindo. That's a symbol to pigs. Oink, oink. Oink, oink, John. Can you buy a turkey in the Philippines? I think so. I'm pretty sure you can get a turkey. Yeah, I mean, I've seen turkeys in the Philippines, so I'm sure they have turkey in the store. Wow, Maglav, your near-death experience at 4 years old must have been enlightening. John, water filter. What? My wife said I will find it for you. JP said, of course, Jenna, Pabu, Michael Walker said, Jay asked where the Tandui long neck is. Then she said, oh yeah, Lynn is with him. I could have bought it today when I was at the store. Did you see the video when I was walking around? I showed you where I could easily go get it. But just having a couple drink free, just not in the mood. When I get in the mood, it don't matter who's with me. John said, hello, fellow Johns. Jenna said, oh, nice. Are turkeys common, JP? John said, I got my TV on max, can barely hear shit. Well, I'm sorry. Let me try and speak up. Michael White said, check out Evo faucet mounted water purifier SB151. Get it on Lazada now. Oh, there's like a link, but the link's not clickable, Michael. Not on here. What do you pay in rent and for how many rooms? I'm in a studio deal, and like with all my bills, I pay probably right around $21,000 per month. That's condo fee, electricity, internet. Normally around $21,000. My wife, there it is. Yeah, I got that alkaline water on my fridge. Yeah, like I said, you had to send me the link in my messenger because it's not clickable here. Colonel said, maybe gasoline filter, John. It's on the water faucet. P1950. Clark Kent said, are you good enough for heaven? Ever lied or stolen for? No one's good enough for heaven. I'm saved by grace. Colonel said, yes, you can buy turkey. Phil, my Jack friend, when are you gonna be back in the Philippines? I forgot. I think you're still in California, aren't you, Phil? But how you doing, Phil? John said, gasoline filter, I'd take that gasoline ASAP. Jenna said, I have male and female turkeys here. All right. John said, F the water. I just got new water today. We went to, that's a brand new jug sitting up there. I am good on water, but I do, like I said, I do use the tap water to cook. Like if I'm going to be boiling the water anyway, what does it matter? Phil said hi. Edvaldo said oi. Craig Ham said, why the bad language? I don't know, some people it doesn't bother me. Edvaldo, heart 100%. Michael Walker said, yes, I watched the video from beginning to the end, Ray. Che is laughing. JP said, yes, Jenna Mike Camping has them. Yeah, turkeys. Michael said, screenshot the link. I'm way past that by now. I'll find it. John, my bad. I'll be PG. Orangeburg said, John needs to clean his ear skill issue. I don't know what that means. JK, do you pack the national? It's not the national edition. No, I've never had the need to eat pack. Sula said, Clark Kent, are you good enough for Metropolis though? Michael White, Torrevino water purifying line. It costed. Okay. Okay, I'll screenshot it. You're just bound and determined to make me do extra work. Like you're already there. You just copy paste and put it in my Facebook, but you gotta make things make things more difficult. Sula said, sound is perfect. We broke God's law, but just paid our fine. Yeah, Clark Kent. Phil said, hey, what's going on, Phil? My jacked up brother. Michael White sent you a message. Okay, thank you. Hawaiian trolls, don't forget them, y'all. Hawaiian rolls. Yeah, the Hawaiian roll is good for Thanksgiving. Phil said a return in December. All right, I should be done traveling by then. I'll be in Mindoro part of December. How much are those big drums of water? Sula asked. Michael White said, big muscles, Philip. Yeah. JP, haha, magic water. John, Angel's piss. Jenna said, have you seen a high-speed car chase and a tuk-tuk yet? No, there's no high-speed spot. There are not very many high-speed chases going on in the Philippines. Not for long, anyway. Jenna said, do they eat turkey for Christmas? I don't know. Jenna, turkey is taboo for life, not just for Christmas. Sula, Jenna, turkey and ham for Christmas Day here. Do you celebrate Christmas? We never had turkey for Christmas. I don't know. I enjoy turkey whenever, like, it's that time of the season. I love smoked turkey leg. I'll eat the shit out of a smoked turkey leg. I'm watching this on the toilet. All right, John. Hope everything comes out all right. Another John. John on a John. John on a John watching a Ray. Phil, subscribe to Michael White. Sula, subscribe to Phil. Michael Walker saying hey to Philip. Phil, okay, subbed and then too many Johns now. John is talking to John on the John. Shampoo said ni hao. But I think it's HAO. Shampoo. So the Johns are taking over from the Michaels. Johns are taking over. Shampoos that I have returned. So what's your name, Shampoo? Is it Michael or John? But y'all, look, y'all talk amongst yourself. I gotta go pee. Lynn, say hi from the bed. Look at this. Look over here. Look over here. Better cover up because it's looking this way now. at that. Look on TV. Look. Oh, I need it. Wait. Pour it down. Give me a. Yeah. Hey, I'm up here. Stop looking at my butt. All you Johns and Michaels that weren't in here earlier. I had to bribe Lena Peso to. Why are you acting all weird? You're going like all over the place. I had to bribe Lena Peso to make me a cup of coffee. Can you? All right, we got. Let me open up some snacks. Wait. Get over here. And I told y'all before.
I eat all.
These Marty's cracklings, the spicy vinegar flavor. These are delicious. It's vegetarian chicharron flavored snack chips. Yeah, my gimbal was acting crazy. Wait. We are alone now. I feel stranded. What's up from Jenna? There's a few John. Which John? You mean John Locke? Yeah, they were calling me Michael. Something simple. They were calling me John Locke earlier. Shampoo is Dennis. All right, we got a Dennis in here. All right, Shampoo. I'm gonna try to remember that you're Dennis. Right on. All right, hello, gorgeous Lynn. Phil said hi to Lynn. Michael White got to run, folks. Take care. Sub to everyone here. Everyone, take care. Everyone, have fun. Thanks, Michael. So you should have 3 more subs. Awesome. Thanks, Joe. Sula, bye, Michael White. Take care of you and family. See you, Michael. Let's see, who was Shampoo again? I just said it. It was Dennis, right? Hold on. Yeah, Dennis. All right, Shampoo. Some kind of squiggly characters. Thanks. See y'all tomorrow. Phil say, okay, Brother White. Hey, Michael White. Then it said, yeah. Oh, okay. And you're talking about your butt. Dennis talking about your butt. John laughing. The Roy was giving us a view. Not spice. That's a new one. So as I need to go again, take care. Ray, Lynn, Michael, Che, Michael White, family, Det, Colonel, all the Johns. Don't go with everyone. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Have a good day, night. Thanks, Sula. John said, they look like pizza chips. No, they're like a spicy vinegar. Awesome. Those that like and subscribe. Thanks, Ola. Then I said, try dry jalapenos. Please take care. Dennis said, hello, how are you? I'm awesome, Dennis. Now we got Dennis's in here. Was that the same Dennis that Shampoo? Shampoo is, there's another Dennis. We just double it up on John's, Michael's, and Dennis's. Jim. Sub. Orangeburg. What countries have you visited so far? U.S., Mexico, Canada, Egypt, Philippines, obviously, Italy, Austria, Germany, Spain, Puerto Rico. Did I say Puerto Rico? I think that's it for all the countries I've visited so far in my life. I guess, I mean, I've been in South Korea, but only in the airport. So I don't think that counts. Bill say, hey, Dennis, Ray, you need vinegar and soy sauce dip for them chips. No, it's already got like a spicy vinegar flavor. It's like vinegar, like, yeah. It's like the vinegar and like the red pepper. Like, that's what it tastes like. Dennis is pronounced Denise. Denise? Or, oh, Denise or Denis. Orenberg, Lavin, Lindsay and I, our friend is Denis. Yeah, Denis. Alicia said, hi, y'all. Denise said, hola. Tamam, can you beat El Tapa? I can't beat nobody in UFC fight. Hello, Denis and Alicia. And Brian said, evening, Ray and all. Hey, Brian. What kind of snacks you got over there? Where are those?
It's not French.
Denise said, hello, everyone. John said, what's your favorite fish from all the places you've traveled to? My favorite fish is crawfish. I know it's technically not a fish, but that would be my first answer. But catfish, southern catfish, speckled trout, mahi, I like. Brian said, even Michael, Denise said, just Denise. Like I said, hey, Beeline, that's Brian. John, dish, not fish. Oh, okay. My favorite dish is spaghetti from Italy. Jet said hello to Denny. Denny, LOL. Strong Foundation Construction said coffee. I had coffee earlier in my Hello Kitty cup, but now I'm having Coke Zero and some chips. There's a there. Denise saying something in, I think that's Chinese, maybe Japanese. I don't know.
Chinese.
Some kind of ease. Alicia, I'm making peach cobbler. You must miss that, right? I love some peach cobbler. I would definitely have some of your peach cobbler. Turk said, how many people have you met named Phil in the Philippines? Actually met? I don't know. I know of different Phils in the Philippines. But I actually met none, I don't think. I like your last name, Dennis. Brian said, I like the garlic ones. Boy something. Oh, the what is the
What?
boy, the snack, the garlic
Boy bawang.
boy, huh?
Boy bawang.
Boy bawang.
Corny.
Cuttlefish, right? Okay. Walleye is a good fish. There's a lot of good fish. You know,
Favorite fish
Malaysia.
is bangus.
Hello. Cron John said, "Sup, Unc? What's going on, nephew? Salmon or cod? Best fish. I like salmon. Grilled." Scott said, "Hello, Ray. What's going on, Scott?" Cron John, you smoking? Smoking donks and Amish? Nope.
Kronjon is your
For the
nephew?
no, I don't know. For me, salmon. Yeah, I like salmon. I like haddock also. Barramundi is the best take in my opinion. I don't know if I've ever had barramundi. And he said there is a new silent consonant. Makes the same sound that you make when you blow out a candle. Favorite fish, bangus, milkfish. I don't know that, not me.
Bangus.
That's
You
not-
don't know bangus, you eat.
I know it, but I don't. It's not my favorite. Nowhere close to my favorite.
You eat angel and view
Um,
viewside restaurant.
I don't know if you can get bear outside of Australia though. Probably not. I don't know. Violet Freed with a bunch of pink alligator looking thing. Fried fish cookout with some onion rings. Yeah, John, some fried catfish with some hush puppies and raw onion. Maybe a little the tomato that green tomato, what is that called? Like that relish. That tomato relish. It's bomb. That's enough of them chips for right now. Orangeburg retracted the message. Phil is not a common name in the Philippines. Yeah, there's. My favorite fish is the one someone else is eating. Yeah. I mean, Colonel, you don't like fish. Balut fish, right? I don't know. If there was a balut fish, I wouldn't eat it. Ceviche at the beach is bomb. I've never had any ceviche that I loved. Pretty much all the ceviche I've had was tasted like way too lemony. I know it's like that's how they cook it in lemon juice, but like there's too much lemon. I can get some drink, get my voice back. Yeah, but nothing beats pork, best seafood of all time. You got that sea pork. I never had some sea pork. You can catch bar in rivers and dams over 1 meter. Okay. Hollywood XXO said hi. What's going on, Hollywood? How is you doing? What's good with you? Time to come over. I caught up with comments again. That means I have earned a cigarette break. If I catch up on comment, then I have a cigarette. If y'all in Texas, go to South Padre Island. Highly recommended. Or a cheap trick on the island. A lot of things are like. John, I lived on South Padre. I lived in Brownsville. I've lived in on South Padre and Port Isabel. Let's see. Earth is definitely flat. Okay. Texas is boring. Nowhere is boring where I'm at. Hollywood said just hanging out on YouTube at 5 a.m. Hello, how about you guys? Let me get this thing to stop moving or it's gonna just be acting weird the whole time, moving around. No, it isn't. My family is living in Houston. All right, Denise. Yeah, like I said, like any place you live, any place if wherever you're living is boring, it means you're boring. Stop being boring. Uh, well, South Padre Island is the only thing I got for fun. Other things aren't really that fun. So where are you living, John? Are you living on South Padre or? Like I said, I just told you where I live. Natural, you seem like the type of guy dodging torpedoes in a submarine. I was on a submarine tender. I wasn't in a submarine when I was in the Navy. Denny, I'm all the way in the snow. I don't miss any kind of snow. How do you know Itchy? Itchy? I don't know. Do I know an Itchy, JP? Itchy fingers? Question mark. How do you wait? Oh, wait. Itchy said something. Earth is definitely flat. Oh, how do you know Earth is flat? Okay. Yeah, Itchy, enlighten us. Inquiring minds and all that stuff. Denise said, I live in France, but I love USA. LOL. Awesome, Denise. I love everybody. John said, I'm way down South Texas. Not much over here, but fast food place. LOL. I know, but again, where? Like I lived in Harlingen. I've lived in Brownsville, Port Isabel, South Padre Island. Oh, and what's the town? I lived there briefly between like Port Isabel and Harlingen. I'm trying to think what the name of that town is. I lived there though, briefly. Itchy, I don't know. Itchy, what? No, he's asking about flat Earth. Denise said, one. Jay said, my name is Courtney and I work at McDonald's 24/7 a day eating all of their food. Courtney, that's a way to get big. I hope you're exercising, Courtney. I want you to stay healthy, girl. Orangeburg said, Itchy is on something. Each one. Pick one. Do your own research. Nobody believes me when I talk about it. Research biblical cosmology. Okay. Okay, Mission, Texas. I think I worked in Mission, Texas. Or was that Mercedes? Wow, definitely, wait. I definitely worked in Mercedes. But I've heard Mission. You must be trolling, Itchy. Itchy said, I live in Philippines, but I love Philippines. I love Philippines too, JP. We need McDee's. Natural, I've only got 25 years to live according to my doctor. I'm currently 85. Well, that's good. Now you live natural, you've lived a long life, and I hope you live another 25 years. Oliver, which part of Texas is your favorite? I guess my favorite, Orangeburg, it would be probably South Texas, and then followed by East Texas, like right near like the Louisiana border, because it's basically almost the same as Louisiana in a lot of ways. John, that's pretty cool. And where are you at now? Me? I'm in the Philippines. I've been in the Philippines for the past year. Itchy Fingers said, you cannot put the flat earth model in your globe solar system. It is its own model. Everybody likes to think about it that way, and that is wrong. Itchy Finger, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is Confucius say that if you go to bed with Confucius say if you go to bed with an itchy butt, then you wake up with smelly fingers. I don't know nothing about itchy fingers. What did you do outside of the Navy, Ray? Brian, I was mostly heating and air conditioning. Like, that was my trade. Denis, you should become the U.S. president. I don't know, that sounds too much like a job. Denis, why are you trying to give me a job? I don't need a job. Itchy fingers, the stars are just lights in the firmament used for navigation and time and season, which is why they never change. If we were hurling through the universe, we would see different stars every night. Okay. Alicia said, oh my God, as I was taking out the peach cobbler, my German Shepherd jumped up on me and dropped the peach cobbler on the floor. What a waste. That is a tragedy, Alicia. Bad dog. The stars do change slowly. Pretty simple concept, to be honest. Natural German Shepherds always do that. Orangeberry said you're a funny man. Thank you, Orangeberry. Okay, a big thing in the U.S., I bet. What is that, Brian? Were there many homosexuals in the Navy? Not that I encountered. Like, nobody tried to have sex with me, but maybe I just wasn't good looking enough for them. I don't know. But I doubt that, because in my life I've had like a lot of homosexual men that are attracted to me for some reason. I'm not homosexual at all, but hey, I appreciate anybody that thinks I'm good looking. I ain't gonna be offended if anybody thinks I'm sexy. What made you go to the Philippines? Just traveling or what? No, John, I've got a video about it. If you look at my videos, it said, it's about a 6-minute video. It said, this video changed my life. That'll tell the story of how I came to the Philippines. That short version is, I was in a bad period in my life and came across content about the Philippines, and it changed my life. Brian said, heating and cooling, sorry. Why are you sorry? It was a good job. Like, pretty much always needed, especially in Louisiana. Lyle Slaw, because you got the pink. I got the pink. What's the pink? I got pink utongs.
Pink.
What's the pink?
The pink one. The walis.
Oh, you saw my pink walis?
Walis.
Do you notice a lot of Freemasons in the military? I don't know. I think most Freemasons may be ex-military. Like, when they get out of the military, they become Masons. JP said, washed up here after 10 bottles of Red Horse. Oh, okay. Is that your story? Or are you saying that's my story? Natural, you look good for your age. Well, thank you, Natural. John said, I'll check it out. I appreciate you. It was, it was one of my very first videos, attempts at like editing a video. I was being experimental a little bit, but Alicia said, I'm going to save the top part that didn't touch the floor and not licked yet by the dog, but I lost at least 70% of it. Well, that, like I said, that's a tragedy, Alicia. Devine said, you live in the Philippines. Yes, I've lived here for a year and I don't plan on leaving. Colonel said, I thought Lynn changed your life.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
What just hasn't. I mean, it's definitely a change. Lynn's definitely a change in my life. Lia's being freaky with it. What?
No lie?
What? Yeah, you've been a change in my life. Det said, Alicia, I'll still eat that. Yeah, I would eat some. Alicia, like peach cobbler, I would eat the part the dog licked. I don't care. I love me as a peach cobbler. Gabriel said, "Kumasta." Mabuti naman, Gabriel. Not the pink utong. I'm not gonna show it, but I got me some pink utongs. Gabriel said hi. AMK said America. Denise said I have to back to work. My break is over. I appreciate you stopping by, Denise. Let me get this thing back and follow so I can move back over here to the couch. Behind on comments again. Hey, come over here. I'm over here. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. There you go. Follow me. But yeah, wait. What are you doing? Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Denny. I hope it's not the last time. Colonel said there's a Filipino Masonic temple in Rojas City. Okay, that's cool. MK, you know where I can buy some moonshine? I know a guy in Louisiana. You anywhere new Louisiana? Or you can come to the Philippines. Like you can get all kinds of different moonshine. Mostly like coconut. What's that coconut? Tuba. That's basically moonshine.
Tuba.
Tuba. Yeah.
Tuba. So
But yeah, it's not illegal to make your own liquor in the Philippines for some reason.
When you drink tuba, when you wake up in the morning, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, your stomach rattling, you go to the toilet.
Nah, tuba makes you go to the toilet. So it is alcohol and a laxative. It's a laxahol. Tuba is a laxahol. What color is a ripe fruit? Lyle, that depends on the fruit. Colonel said, or lodge. Okay, Masonic Lodge. Kumusta po kayo? Like mabuti naman. Wait. Ikaw? Orangeburg said, are you going to celebrate Thanksgiving in the Philippines? Yes, I am. I'm not going anywhere. That is a good question. Colonel, what was the question?
The question is, who changed your life?
Oh, about changing my life. Brian said, were you doing design, install, or service of heating, cooling systems, Ray? All of the above. Like there was a time like I had my own business, More Air. But probably when I was making the most money was when I was doing commercial, and it was mostly, like supermarket, refrigeration and AC. Commercial refrigeration, walk-in coolers, freezers. JP, don't start them on the utongs. Denise said, good day, Denise. Gabriel said, pueda po ako magsalita in English kung gusto. You want what? Nyo po kung mas comfortable po kayo. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what y'all. You know. My Tagalog is Hindi masyado. You're too much.
Can I speak English if I want to?
What?
You said, can I speak English if I want to?
Yeah, you can speak English. Brian said, Utong Lang. What does that mean?
Just utong. Just
Like-
utong. Only utong.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of pink all over. They're just my utong is just a little pinker. Lynn said, the colonel was trying to change his smoking. Eventually, I'm gonna quit smoking. Brian said, I probably spelt that wrong. I don't, Utong? Yeah, Utong is Utong, but I got you. Colonel's laughing. Alicia said, for sure, guys. But I'll make an entirely new peach caliber for all of y'all. That's why I need a man to take my cooking out of the oven that can withstand my large dog. Okay. You need a pie guard for your guard dog. John said, you shouldn't put your settings for receiving gifts, good side income, even if it's not much. I don't know what settings. Half-ass man. Well, Ray, I enjoy yours and Lynn's company. It's getting late here. 5:05 a.m. Here, you both have a good night. All right, half-ass man. I appreciate you sticking around. Hope it's not the last time I see you. Have a good rest if you're just now going to bed. Orangeburg said, yes, he should. He deserves it. Very nice, man. Yeah, it should be able to be donated if y'all want. McLovin said, how's it going, Ray? What's going on, McLovin? Who's that next to you? That's Lynn. See Lynn? That's my girlfriend. Gabriel said, Ray needs advice for Tagalog. I learn it a little bit of time. Like if I try to learn too much all at once, then like I'll forget what the hell I just learned. So like I'm learning a little bit at a time. Yeah, but it would take me a while to piece the whole conversation together. How long have we been on here?
You have how many hours? 5, 6,
Yeah, it's
3 hours.
yeah, it's well, I'm over 3 hours. Yeah, it's gonna be getting pretty close. McLovin said, all you need to know is Mahal Kita Bay.
Mahal kita. I love you, babe.
Yeah, I know. Or Mahal na Mahal Kita. Or Mahal na Mahal Kita Sobra. You don't know that. I got game, McLovin. Gabriel said, Philippines is probably the best country because Americans made it famous because of the people and the cuisine. Okay, hold on. Had a sneeze coming on. I'm allergic to you. You made me sneeze. Oh.
Yes, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
That means yes, babe.
Yeah, okay. Adam Levis said, hello, how are you two? Doing good, Adam. I'm just about getting ready to get off of here. I've been on this live stream tonight for 3 hours, so that's plenty enough. If y'all aren't sick of me yet, you will be probably within the next 2 to 3 minutes. So I might as well get off here while I'm still bearable. Gabriel said Ray was allergic because she was too beautiful, is what I'm hearing from Ray. Yeah, too beautiful. Ganda mo. Matthew Hall said, hey, Matthew. Adam Levis, have you ever been to prison? You look like someone I know from there. I think you asked me that before. Never been to prison. McLovin, only phrases you need. McLovin, my favorite phrase is angling mo makingles. And that means you're very good at speaking English. The way I compliment them so they'll be more comfortable speaking English. Then I don't got to know more Tagalog.
Never took a shower.
What? Never took a shower. Who said that? I subscribe. Oh, the guy in prison never took a shower. He's probably afraid of you, Adam. Shower stalker. Stalking people going to the shower. What's up with that, Adam? How do you know everybody that went to the shower, Adam? In prison? Wondering about you, Adam.
I have
Okay,
a-
man. He said, Ray, I need a wifey. Well, I can't be the wife. Like,
I have a bakla sister. Andrea.
Gabriel said, Ray has abilities for. Man, I love it, Gabriel. Love it. Adam Livis. I'm not saying it's you. It's just somebody who looks like you. Okay, I'm just joking with you back, Adam. Okay, man. He said, "Arr, arr. Does Lynn have a sister? Not any single sisters. Not any that single that you'd be interested in." McLovin said, "Countdown is on for me." Man, I know you're ready to come on back over here, McLovin. Colonel said, "I've been to prison." Well, Colonel, you worked in prison. That doesn't count. Orangeburg said, "Adam dropped the soap in the showers." Adam said, "Ha, you are funny, Ray." AMFR said, "Hello, sis Lynn." Lynn,
Hello.
good evening. Host, what's going on, AMFR? I'm just, Colonel's laughing, JP, gone dating size, man. AMFR waving with pink wavy hands. John said, to receive gifts on your YouTube live stream, go to the live stream or your channel, click join, then navigate to gift settings. Though the 3-dot menu enable the allow gifts option. I don't know, there should be like a little, down under the chat to the right, there's like a little square with a $sign on it. All I gotta do is click on that. Lynn said, "Hey, Nats, man, there's so many." McLovin said, "Oh, I am so ready for the big move." I know you are, McLovin. Man, I'm excited for you. MFR said, "Good evening, everyone." Adam said, "You two look like a nice couple." I'm nice. She's a handful right there. This one right here. Look. This one. Giving you mean face. Adam said, "Ray, whatever happens, always deny if you see something on your phone." There's nothing to see on my phone. I don't do nothing. Lynn said, "Hello, Anno. Thanks for coming in." Adam, do it for love. Colonel said, "I got more time behind bars than most criminals." Yeah, I know, Colonel. You were the commandant. AMFR, no electricity here lately, host. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. There's lots of brownouts there. Gabriel said, "All right, have to leave. Have a good night with your Cinderella," and I'm leaving with a subscribe. All right, for now. Appreciate you, Gabriel. Hope it's not the last time I see you. JP said, "Evening, AMFR. McLovin, you guys will have to join Marley and I in La Union." All right, we'll make it happen, McLovin. MFR said, "Lynn says thanks," and Colonel never washed his ass due to scary reasons. I don't know what's. Well, I don't know. Colonel's ass probably pretty scary to me too. Nemo reaction said, "Hello, John. Just helping you out with them gifts. Easy thing to do." I don't know anything about it. John, like I said, there's a button there. If someone wants to support the channel, there's ways to do it. JP said, "Evening too." Hey, David Jessup here said, "Hey, man, I don't know what it is about live streams. Maybe it's the time. Maybe I need to start doing my live streams later, starting them later than I normally do, because it's like every time I get close to winding up, then a whole batch of new people come in that I feel bad not talking to." Wait, Adam said, "This is a fun stream. I like you, Ray. I'm gonna like it." Thank you, Adam. I appreciate you. Nima Rack said, "Are you like Iran? Yes and no." Nope, I guess. Adam, I was the one handing out the soap. Yeah. Colonel was the soap master. McLovin. How they get La Union when it's spelled, La Onion when it's spelled La Union?
La Union.
La Union. Onion.
La Union. We
Onion.
yeah, onion.
Onion.
La
It's not onion, it's onion. Onion. La Union. Rebar said, what crest is that on your hat? That's a fleur de lis, stands for the New Orleans Saints. Same one that's right there, peekaboo. Colonel, ha ha ha. JP, ha, Ray, there's no escape. I know. It's like, what is that? Was that Godfather 2 when they said, oh, was that Godfather? Whenever I think I'm out, they pull me back in. McLovin's, well, it's 6:15 a.m. here. Nima reaction, like you live. Thank you, Nima. Appreciate you. Hope it's not the last time I see you. Adam Levis said, Colonel, you never used yours. That's why you were handing out your soap. Adam just think everybody unhygienic. 1-star flag. What it do, Ray Ray and Ma'am Lynn? Just waking up in Texas. What's going on, 1-star? JP. I've been to La Union. Was nice.
Yeah, La Union.
I haven't been to La Union.
La Union is a nice. You have
John-
many beaches there.
Oh, they have many beaches. They have many beaches in La Union. So, McLovin, me and you gonna have to get us some Speedos and frighten everybody in La Union with our malacking banana. What dish that you had before that you hate most? What dish that you had before you hate the most? Balut. That one's easy. 17-day balut. Don't want it. What's the chip for both streaming and talking? What kind of device is this? Words or microcircuits? What kind of board are you planning to assemble from words? That's a bunch of godly. I don't know what all that means. I'm not a smart man, Jenny, but I know what love is. Maya said, hey to David, to 1-star. Adam said, what to do when she finds out your wife is calling you on the phone? I don't know. I don't have any wives. I done got rid of them all. Clark Kent said, are you good enough for Evan? Yeah, you asked me that before. And my answer's still the same. Amani, I am new. Hey, Amani. Adam said, welcome. Adam said, for the people who have a girlfriend and a wife on the side. Yeah, I don't, like, I can't handle one woman, hardly. So, I'm talking about just like the moods and all that, like, I don't know why people would want more than one. JG said, morning Ray or night for you? Yeah, it's night for me. 1-star. Hey, Michael, some too good to see you. Amanda said, hi again. Hey, JG, I've been to La Union, love the San Juan area. I'm going to check it out, Colonel. I had to hook up with McLovin, and we're going to strut around the beaches in our Speedo thongs. I'll get a thong, baby. I'm gonna get a thong.
Thong?
That thong, the thong, thong, thong. Y'all know nothing about that.
You don't know that song we song tong 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 pakitonki?
McLovin, just subscribe to your channel, Lynn. Clark Kent broke a lot, but you paid her fine, absolutely. Lynn Mandarilla. Thanks, sir, McLovin. JP gave brother-in-law there, Colonel stayed in San Juan Beach Resort. Have brother-in-law there, Colonel. Okay, you have a brother-in-law Beach Road. All right, cool.
I'm in San Juan.
Colonel said, nice JP, Lynn. I've been in San Juan, Batangas Beach. Oh, is that where San Juan is? Like down in Batangas? Is La Union?
No, San Juan Beach.
Where is La Union?
La Union is going to north.
Going to north.
Luzon. North Luzon. South
Okay.
Luzon.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Like towards
San
like Hundred
Fernando.
Islands.
San Bernardino.
I don't know, but I have friend there before.
All right. I'm gonna look it up. David said hey to Mike. JD said hey to Mike. Hey McLovin, shout out from Suregal del Norte. What's going on, Vaughn Mark? Sleep well, David. McLovin said the nut huggers. Yeah, we're gonna get some nut huggers. Show it off. David just said hey to 1 star. Adam said, I was really sad when my girlfriend broke up with me. When that happened, I called my other girlfriend to find comfort in her. Yeah.
I'm making make
1 star said, hey sir, David Jessup.
angry.
Colonel said, look on Lynn's face. Yeah.
I'm still doing
Mate.
like this.
Mate, hey, come here, point at me. Hey,
No.
come here, point at me.
No.
Point. That's how you get a kiss. That's how you get a kiss. You tell your Filipina to point at you when they go and just lay it on her. John said, if one girl trips, always go to the next one. Okay. Colonel said, there's a San Juan in La Union. Okay, but yeah, Lynn's talking about the San Juan and Batangas Beach. I don't know. She does that. I'll be talking about one thing, and she'll just say something that's randomly, loosely associated that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm booked for Pico de Coro Beach Resort the Saturday till Tuesday. Son's 3rd birthday. Go every year, Lynn. Okay. Where's it? JP, is that in the San Juan and Batangas or the San Juan and La
San Juan, La
Union?
Union.
La Union. We're going to get it all worked out sooner or later. McLevin said, I was raised by a yaya and learned at a young age mad Filipinas with a pair of slippers are dangerous. Yeah, that's why I keep her barefoot. But
What?
I'm not going to say nothing about your big ass feet.
Because you're a cowboy?
I'm Calbo. I am Calbo. Colonel knows. Calbo is sexy. David Jessup, I slept. Okay, need coffee, Mike. All right, get you some coffee, David. Travel of the universe. Hey, what do you like about him? Oh, that's for you. Lynn, what do you like about me? Here, hold on.
What?
The question was for you. What do you like about me? It says, hey, what do you like about him? Answer. What do you like about me?
Because you are very rich. You have a lot of money.
I do not have. You know that's a lie. That's a damn lie. I ain't got no money.
Because I saw that.
She's laughing because she knows how big of a joke that is. I don't got no money. Be serious. What do you like about me? Inquiring minds want to know. I'll let you think about it for a minute. Maybe I shouldn't let her think about it. Like she might not be able to come up with an answer. Abby Feldman, you single? What state are you in? No, Abby, that's my girlfriend over here, and I am in the state of confusion, but actually I'm in the Philippines. I'm from Louisiana. I'm in the Philippines. Mike said, true at John. 1 star. Ray, what's the game plan in Mindoro? Is that where Ma'am Lynn is from? Yeah. Lynn's family is in Mindoro. We're going to go visit there for a little bit. They miss me. Mons Diaz, Rami, you look like Bang Che. Bang Chan from Stray Kids. I have no idea what that is. First cough is always the best. David, you look like Bang Chan. I still don't know who Bang Chan is. I'll look it up later. Bang Chan. What is Bang Chan?
Benching.
Bang Chan. Bang Chan.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's 2 San Juan. Yeah, I think there's lots of San Juans. It's kind of like Rojas. There's a lot of Rojas's. You have to brush up on your Taglish. John serving up coffee. Colonel, it seems like there's a San Juan in every province. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. San Juan and Rojas. The famous Filipina little monkey feet. What? Who got little monkey feet? Not that Lynn don't got no little monkey feet. Lynn got some beautiful, sexy, ginormous feet. Like Michael's laughing. John said, yeah, San Juan seems to be popular over here. There's a big church in San Juan, Texas. How we know she's lying now? Oh, JP, about me being, I'm nowhere near rich. Maya said, I asked Che the other day if someone asked her why she loves me, and her first response was because I am a good person. I said, that what would be next? She said, because you're guapo. Then she said, I'm smart. Okay. And Lynn, I didn't know this. Lynn informed me today that guapo was, what was it?
We have a 2 words
Visayan.
in Tagalog. Guapo and Bisaya is the same also.
Yeah. Yeah, so in Tagalog and
Pogi.
Bisaya, guapo is the same, but just in Tagalog, it's pogi.
Yeah.
So they say they use pogi more in Tagalog. Adam said, I've never been to prison, but it looks fun, brotherhood, and just chilling the whole day. That's not that fun. I've been to jail. Jail's not fun. I don't know if prison would be more fun than jail, but I'm not trying to find out. Yeah, I hear you, Clark Kent. The whole design of his life is to go into the next. One of my nicknames for Che is Little Monkey and La Boot. La Butt. That's her butt. Tony Pajamas, you're giving off Skip Bayless vibes. I don't mean to. Skip Bayless, it wasn't he from Pardon the Interruption with Skip and Mike, I can't think. Shannon Sharp. When it was Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless on Pardon the Interruption, is that right? Sports ESPN, yeah. Colonel's live and Sports ESPN. Yeah, I know Skip Bayless. Undisputed with Shannon. Okay. I couldn't remember what the show was, but I remembered it was him and Shannon Sharp. And I caught up with comments. It means I get to go have a cigarette. Wouldn't it be cool if it was just a mixed prison, women and men coming together to find love of their lives? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would work out. Because like some of the men criminals probably not in there for anything that women would want to be involved in the same area. Wouldn't it be cool? That sounds polite. I'm gonna say it anyway. Damn it! Wouldn't it be cool if chemical castration for child molesters was a thing? JP said, "Don't do the crime if you can't handle the time." John said, "A lot of studs." Yeah, yes, it would. So much I could say, but I can't. I know, Colonel. I probably shouldn't have said it, but I don't care. I normally don't get too political, but man, anybody does anything to little kids, like that is the line that I don't cross. Like I can forgive a lot of things for a lot of people, like, but don't be hurting little kids. Lynn's. I love Ray because for the first time we chat, he never hide everything about him. I know he's not rich. I love him and he accepts everything about me. I wait someone love me until the rest of my life. Say, I'm a romantic. Enjoy what you add to the chat. John said free speech. Absolutely. JP said thinking of going to Thailand, Colonel. Need a smoke chili time. Smoke chill time. Colonel said I meant about the other comments right now. Oh, okay. Adam said, I do have a question though, because I'm from Holland. In the U.S. prisons, do people get a PlayStation or Xbox in their prison cells? I don't think so. I don't think you can have one. There you go, JP. Ray, you lead with your heart and not your wallet. Yeah, well, that's because Alicia said, but do you dance? You damn right I dance. I'm a dancing fool. You dance like John Travolta with your girlfriend. No, Adam, not in mine. Hey, Mason. Mason said I. Alicia, Alicia, you know why I dance. You've seen live stream while I'm dancing. Michael laughing at the Colonel. Wait, what did Adam say? Hey, Mike said, what up, homie? What's going on, Mike? How's it going? Man, it's going. I ain't trying to stop it. I'm just gonna let it go. Mike said, have you ever tried Balut? Yeah. Mike, like you've been in my live stream before. I'm hoping you're subscribed. I'm not gonna be on this live too much longer. Go to my videos. Like click on my channel, go to my videos, and it'll probably be about maybe 2 videos down is like I tried Balut for the first time and the only time because it ain't happening again. So you want to see it? That's your video. John said, Mikey Mike, JP, you like dancing? Well, hold my coat and flop like a fish at the bottom of the boat. That sounds like some serious dancing, JP. John said, let it go till the snores come out. Go. McLovin. Cece is my all-time favorite. I like Cece. I hadn't subscribed. Subscribe now. Awesome, Mike. Adam said, Ray, listen. If you talk about women, you can get millions of views probably. McLovin says he's, yeah, I knew what you're talking about, McLovin. Ronaldo said I don't know, why would I, like there's so much content about like Filipinos, and I'll probably, like if it comes out organically, like in a conversation, you know, or give opinion on Filipinas or anything like that, then sure. But like I'm not gonna force like Filipina content like into my videos or chats. Like I did one video on dating, and like a large portion of the video was about, you know, what to do as the man to be attractive to a Filipina instead of the other way around. Because there's, you know, there's all these videos about, you know, Filipina red flags and what to look for in a Filipina and this and that and the other. And you got guys coming over here, got holes in their shirts and their belly hair hanging out. Like, come on, get it together. Put on some smell good. Glow said, we can hang out on the beach, Ray, and our Speedos and drink Jumbo Red Horse all day. That sounds like a plan. Well, wait a minute, on the beach. Wait. How about beach adjacent? Like, I don't like to be on the sand. Like, you know, nearby the beach where you can look out on the ocean with like an umbrella for shade. That would be ideal. JP, haha, Ray, Webb, Wilder, Louisiana, Hannah. John said, maybe just on the clips and not on lives. Well, John, like I said, I did a dating video. Like, there's some content I've done. Adam Levis, I'm serious. McLovin is that dirty character from that one movie. I forgot the name of the movie. No, McLovin is from Superbad. He wasn't a dirty character. He was kind of nerdy, white and nerdy. McLovin, no reason to be the creepy foreigner filming and stalking like some vlogger. Yeah, I'm not making any content showing a bunch of Filipinos. And that would be one heck of a live stream. McLovin. Yeah, we can do a live stream from the beach in Speedos. Oh, my subscriber count would drop like a rock. We would make it happen just for you, Simple. That might be a subscriber only live stream, or no, members only. Adam said, that's true, super bad. JP, I'm up for that. We're up for that McLovin have transport. Where you at? John said, what makes you happy in life other than the punani?
We have almost 5 hours stream.
Man, like no stress. That's what makes me happy. Like living a life that is pretty much stress free. That to me, that is the key to my happiness. Adam said, Ray looks like a chill dude. I am. I would agree. Pretty much most of the time, I am very chill. Some says I appreciate love, McLovin. McLovin will be based out of Clark very soon. So is it Clark or Lunan? Are you going to Lunan and then you're moving to Clark? We got to figure it out. Adam said, Punani is from all G. JP said, more Punani. We heard I've heard letting farts reduces stress. Having less stress reduces stress. More beer, less stress. Absolutely, McLovin. And don't buy shit. Don't own shit. Owning shit causes stress. That's just my opinion. Like, I say it all the time. Anything that you buy, now you're responsible for it. I don't care what it is. If you buy it, then it's now your responsibility. Even if it's a pair of underwear. Like those underwear are gonna have to be washed at some point. That's somebody's responsibility. But women cause stress a lot of time. They can if you let them. But like, me and Lynn finally have an understanding about not having stress. We don't need stress, do we, baby?
I'm stressed.
We don't need no stress. Facts on that, Ray. Having less is having more. Absolutely. Like, less stuff, more fun. Spend your money on having fun, not on getting stuff. When are December benefits coming? I don't know. I'll just trying to show me something on VA benefits. John said, "Is a love and toxic relationship with these women?" Man, I think a lot of people this is my opinion. I'm just gonna put it out there. I think a lot of men that are complaining about having a toxic relationship with a Filipina is probably because they're toxic men. That's why I'm gonna say it. Like, don't be a toxic man, and your Filipino won't be toxic. David Jessup, no Speedo and Hello Kitty Cup. What? Come on, David. Where's the fun in that? Adam said, wouldn't it be something if you saw a pretty woman and you only point at her and she wants to go with you? That would be quite something. Nah, I don't need it to be that easy. I'm happy with what I have here. I'm simple laughing at David. Just Hello Kitty Cup is okay. Okay, but no Speedo. That's what I said. Okay, I can't put it on members only too, because David is, my first and only real member. I've got 16 members, but 15 of them were bought by someone else. But David is the only idiot that chose to spend his own money to be a member of my channel. The hell were you thinking, David? JB says, 76 Island's hard choice. Michael, facts, JP, John, don't expose us. Adam said, I'm not saying you aren't happy, Ray. I'm just throwing out ideas to brainstorm. I got you. JP said, they all paradise. God bless you, David. GW said, hello, what's up? GW, you getting here late. Like, I have been on here way too long. I'm gonna let everybody say hey to GW, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. We've been on here a long time. I'm getting close to 4 hours. No, I'm surprised my phone's not in the red. JP said like and subscribe. GW was doing drawing. Yeah, I saw it. I need to watch more of your videos. I saw you drawing, GW. It's good stuff. And yeah, use your own voice in your voiceover. David Jessup, I'm just crazy. Been hitting the head too many times. Oh, that explains it, David. Adam said, maybe you have the solution. GW is working. Adam said, don't leave now, Ray. I'm going to be back tomorrow, Adam. I'm here every day around the same time. John said, cheers to Guy John. GW said, W everyone. And you guys, like, this has been an awesome live stream. I appreciate the hell out of all y'all. And like I said, for those that, like, maybe this was the first time coming to chat, don't let it be the last. I hope you stick around. I don't have YouTube subscribers. I have YouTube friends. I'm not gonna be here every day. You don't have to be here every day, just when you can drop by, Adam. Yeah, now I want to record my voice. Don't leave me this way, Ray. I'll be back, JP. Laughing at Adam. Yeah, you don't got to be here every day, Adam. Just whenever you can drop by. Love to catch up with you again. But until then, who dat? I love you all.